said, "Brr, it's cold in here. The photos and the atmosphere."
Amazing. Makes me want to rewatch that. That was so like calm. Usually it's just everyone yelling over each other when I unmute.
I think Fire was distracted. That's what was going on.
That's fair. I do see.
It's usually Fire that
currently
brings the intro chaos.
Listen, I had a very last second complaint that I had to deal with, so you're lucky.
That is okay.
Anyways, bring it on.
Ayo.
Crush on Eliza Dushku. Like, yeah. The other girl, great. Sure, no problem. Eliza Dushku, though? Oh.
When she like licks her thumb and takes off her
middle
fake
she licks her
tattoo.
middle finger.
Oh, it's her middle finger, that's right.
Yeah.
And then rubs her fake tattoo off. Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is a thing for me now.
I have
Great.
Me
no
too.
idea what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
The same movie.
Bring it on. The
Well, I
same.
don't know the
Yeah,
name.
bring it on. The movie, bring it on with the cheerleaders.
No. I mean, yes.
with the clovers.
Okay,
You
but
didn't
I don't
know
know
the
the character
actress
and or
and
the
the
actress
Toros?
names, whoever you're talking about.
Actress
Thank you.
name. Change.
Anyways.
Fake.
Realize I have
Anyways.
multiple music going on in my ear. Coco, I just realized we still match. We're both wearing pink still. And I didn't realize that until right this moment. Anyways. Hi,
Now
everyone.
that I'm thinking about it, my interest in goth women suddenly makes a ton more sense.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. It's all...
Oh,
It's all
There
coming
we
back.
go.
did it fly back?
Yeah.
There we go.
That
Look, I
really
haven't
took
watched any
took
of-
a little too long.
Well, I didn't know the name, so I was like, I don't know who the fuck you're talking about, and I couldn't
Eliza
imagine it.
Dushku.
I don't know who that is.
Well,
Like, I
that's
do,
such
but I
an
don't know the
iconic-
name. Like, I don't know the face
you
to
know,
the
it's-
name.
What is it? A back handspring tuck, double
Yes.
handspring
Spring
tuck
Tuck.
to a flippity doo-dah yay.
Yeah.
And she's
Uh-huh.
she
I like
takes
that.
off her belt, like all lesbianish and hot, and throws it on the ground and then starts flipping around. Yeah.
I like how Penguin's just like, It's not...
Yep, I
Penguin-
don't get it.
Have you never seen Bring It On?
Penguin is a child.
All right, cancel stream. Cancel stream. I
Penguin
know
is
what we're
baby.
doing tonight.
Look, the last time I
hi,
watched Bring It
stream.
On...
It's like, hi chat, we're going into Aurora's Discord and we are now watching Bring It On.
Oh, I just realized I did not turn all you guys down, so everyone's eardrums
sexy.
are probably
You're cute.
exploding, but that's fine.
I haven't seen it in
Great
so long
hair.
though.
Yeah, it's literally been like maybe 7 years since I've seen it. I don't know.
I
I used to
think
be able
I
to
saw
do
it
the
like
whole
a year and
opening
a half
cheer.
ago.
Me too. What was I doing? I feel like I'm not prepared. Like I just felt like the 2 hours of me getting ready just went by like that. Oh my god. Anywho, hi guys. 5 minutes in, 6
Watch
minutes
this.
in. What?
I looked it up. I
Oh.
don't. That is not in like any of my alleys.
It's so good though.
It's so good.
good.
It's like so good.
As a straight dude, that movie's so freaking good.
Yeah.
And as
it's-
a gay dude, it's fucking amazing.
Yes, life changing. I wanted to do
Gabrielle
cheerleading because of it.
Union. Gabrielle Union.
I don't know who
Yeah,
that
she's on the
is.
Clovers.
She's the head clover.
she's-
Oh, that's her.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
on Clover.
I just don't know names to faces. Okay, I'm sorry. I only like within the last like 2 years started to figure that shit out. Thanks. And that's not a joke. Anyways, welcome back everybody. Before we continue talking about this until we have
See,
to end.
I brought the chaos anyways. It's
You
fine.
really did.
This is an official
Um,
Bring It On stream today.
There we go. Let me
We're gonna
just
have a
quickly
commentary about bringing it on.
let me just quickly make up a new layout.
Yeah.
You should have
Bring it
named
on,
the
watch
stream.
along.
It has already been brought in.
Oh my god, yes.
Maybe next
Rename.
time. Anyways, welcome back everybody to session 85. Ayo.
Wild.
I know. Of our Princess Apocalypse. I was gonna say D&D 5e, and I was like, that's not quite what I was gonna say. Princess Apocalypse campaign with the Ditherers of Dismay. Last time, our wonderful group planned on stealthily and quickly getting out of the orc encampment so that the Black Earth Brigade members would leave them alone and not find you guys. After everybody conveniently went into the lantern and had no control over anything that happened, Amdrus decided to stick around and make up a whole ass story about who he is, which led into them finding your bag of
Sack.
holding, his sack, his magical sack, and not believing that these would be one of the orc tribes, you proved your innocence potentially by trial by combat, because that's how the nomadic tribes work, or this Stormfang tribe works, as you learned they were
God
called.
is on your side. He'll let you win.
Exactly. Well, Cord, at least in this moment.
Exactly.
And maybe Pelor. I guess Joel was indirectly there. And then after realizing the wind was not going to go down, you guys spent the day there and realized the wind was not going to go down and decided to leave before attracting more problems for this poor tribe, which was probably a good decision. Just gonna put that out there. And you guys head out.
Well, you know, after you ask us 5 times in a row, are you sure you don't want to
make it. Well, like, to be fair, I also wanted to get to the point where we're gonna get to today.
Yeah,
so
I know.
I was like, let's fucking go, please. I don't want to have another combat. Which is why I just
have to be combat.
I can
Well-
relate to the "Are you sure?" so hard too.
Yeah.
Are you really sure you want to do that? Are you sure?
No, I get
Yeah,
it. It's
yeah.
fine.
And you guys had a night in the woods after kind of being sent in a direction. Atim didn't talk, but had a connection with the strong winds and his god. And after that, the wind began to calm. Patron, I'm sorry. You're right, my bad. There was a very heartfelt roleplay between Joel and Amethyst that may have made me and Celeste cry a little.
That was cute.
It was. And reading your little thing and because your
My
recap.
notes.
There we go.
Yeah.
It was really cute, and I was like, I forgot, and I was like, it was so nice. And Zephyr, had learned she can teleport through trees now without
Oh yeah, I
leaving
forgot
a
about
mark.
that. I forgot to put that in the notes. That was badass. Just 'cause I was so
a new
distracted, 'cause that was
sassy
badass.
side of themselves.
Also, that
targeted at
completely
Atim.
dragged Atim through the dirt all day.
It's
Didn't
fine.
apologize for it too. Just double down. It was great.
You're welcome.
It wasn't too much. Okay, cool, great, love it.
Anyways, moving on. It was great, and I would never go back and change
do
it.
that too, but
Would never ask for anything.
No, you have
less.
a minor version of it. She has teleport via tree. You have tree stride.
Tree stride.
Yeah, it's like a dimension door, but through trees, essentially.
Yeah.
Anyways, and in the morning, you guys found that it got incredibly hot once more. That super dry, humid, burning, bright sun that was out sucked, except for Zephyr. You were pretty fine. Until after a few hours of traveling, it was like from one step to the next. It suddenly became like a winter wonderland. It got freezing cold, which didn't help. Not freezing cold, but very cold. Which didn't help the fact that you guys were probably sweating in the heat, and it just kind of hit you even harder. You started walking through thick snow and noticed very quickly how the trees had transitioned as if you had walked, as if it was winter, like the middle of winter.
Narnia.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
100%. God, I haven't watched that in so long too. Should rewatch those. Anyways, and you guys kept on walking until you found a kind of small clearing in the trees with a campsite, an abandoned campsite with a few tents, a fire pit, and logs kind of sitting around. To describe it a bit more, it's maybe about 30 feet in diameter in this kind of round clearing. You can see that there's almost 3 pathways from this camp as well that kind of head each one side and then continues past it, the direction you guys were going. What do you guys do?
Great, a camp. Although I am a creature of the winds, I'd rather not be freezing. Shall we find friends?
This place looks creepy.
Is it creepy?
It looks like it's been abandoned.
You
Like
said it was abandoned, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I get a
Cool.
creepy vibe.
There's like a slight cover blanket of snow on like the logs and the like tent that's there.
I mean, I say let's just go for it.
What would it go for? Like,
We
it's
might as well. I have no idea what's going on with this weather, but
Listen, all I know is there's things in that. There's shelter over there, and can't pass up shelter not in the dead of winter. I have a bubble, but it only lasts 8 hours. Be nice to.
it'd be nice for sleeping for that.
Right.
So
what time of the day is it?
It still seems
couple hours,
fairly
yeah.
like you guys probably went to bed. No, you guys extended, right?
Me?
You guys pushed. Oh yeah, someone. Does anyone have exhaustion? No, I think you got rid of that.
no, we got rid of it.
Probably should have made you keep that, but that's fine.
Well, we rested.
I'm like, yeah, but anyways.
In the bubble.
That's true. It was in the bubble. What was I saying? I'm so sorry. It's probably like 10, 11 in the morning still. Like you guys traveled
okay.
for a couple hours.
I feel like we probably woke up late because we went to bed late.
Yeah. So I mean, it'd be kind of close to noon.
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of late to or early to like stop those.
Yeah, you guys have only been traveling for a handful of hours. at
We're
most.
not
Early to
We're not
stop,
stopping.
yes.
We're just
trying to
investigating.
regroup
Oh.
and maybe figure out what's going on with this weather.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
You guys walking up to the
Uh,
campsite, or are you guys just walking past? There's kind of again those three paths.
I'll walk up to the nearest tent.
Okay, there's
I'm
just
gonna
one tent.
Can I take like the side way?
Yeah, you
Like,
can
I
kind of
wanna
go
go
around. It's kind of in the middle of this like clearing. So it's like I guess like if it was a map, it'd be like 30 by 30 kind of space. Like
Can I like just do like a general perception check to see if
Sure.
there's anything?
yeah, make a perception check.
I don't
Yeah.
really see much
I
in
would
it.
like to
11. Yeah.
Kind of
Not
unnerved. You look around and it you can kind of see that like there is no footprints around, so someone didn't just recently leave here. Yeah, there's just the one tent. There's like these 5 like logs around a campfire that's unlit, that's being doused out. It's not like smoking or anything. Yeah, that's kind of it. And then the trees, just like, while still very thick, they're obviously, it'd be like in winter and all their leaves have fallen off. And if it was dark, it'd probably be kind of creepy, but it's bright out, so it's fine. And the sun is still high, and it's still a clear day, and the sun is still bright.
And it's cold here, right? It's
Yes.
we went from like dead heat
to like,
like,
cold. It's
depths
not
of
like
winter.
it's not like freezing cold. Like you're not taking cold damage. It's not going to be an issue. But it's like significantly. It's like a winter day that has like a bright sun. So it's like you don't need
Got
to be
it.
super bundled up, but like it's significantly colder compared to
Okay.
the sweltering heat that you had before. And you guys being probably sweating from humidity, it is making it worse too. So there's that.
Got it.
Makes sense.
What's in the tent?
Oh, yeah. So you kind of go in the tent. You can see what looks like they've kind of cleared this area from the snow as much as they can. You can see that there is a bedroll sitting there, and there's like a small kind of chest, like a locked box, basically, not like a chest. And there's like an unlit lantern that's sitting there, and that's it.
I would like to check the chest for traps real quick.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Did
Plus
you
3.
say there's only one tent? This is the one tent?
Yeah,
1 tent, 5 logs.
Eight-
around
18.
the
18. As far as you can tell, it does not seem to be trapped.
Okay, I just want to pick it up and take it outside.
Okay, yeah, you can take it up and bring it outside. Anything
gonna
you guys
yell,
are
like-
doing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell out like, "Oi, bit
boy.
of treasure in there."
We're just gonna loot from a random chest in the middle of nowhere.
How big was it? Like a huge tent? Like it could
No.
sleep multiple people, or
How
Um,
often
probably
does
at
someone
most
just
two.
leave behind a
Two.
chest? Is it locked?
But there was only one bedroll.
okay. Listen, all I know is there was a chest inside. There's a single bedroll, and here it is.
Well, maybe they went out like hunting for food and they were just leaving their stuff. I don't know.
Zephyr,
don't
there are no footprints anywhere around here. Whoever left here a while ago.
Okay, but the weather has been a little whack. Maybe they got stuck in the weather.
It has. Speaking of which, can we do something about this fire?
Oh. Yeah, and then she's gonna yeah, you said there's logs around? Or
There's,
actually
like-
no, I'm just gonna not use the logs. I'll just do a little bonfire.
Okay, just casting create
Just-
bonfire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you doing this like where the fire pit is, or are you just kind of putting it where you like? Like, are you
Is the
igniting
logs
in?
in the
So
are the logs in the fire
no,
pit or
there's
are they
like
off to the side?
the logs are like to sit on around the fire. Like there's big logs
Oh.
to sit on
I
around the
thought they're
fire.
stacked.
No.
Yeah,
sorry.
no, it would be in the fire pit. My
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, so you kind of ignite that. Okay. That's using create bonfire, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
using create bonfire.
Just want to
Perfect.
Cool.
Thanks.
Is there-
You're a doll.
quickly check something. But yeah, continue.
Why?
You don't have
What
to
the
quickly.
fuck does that mean?
You don't have. I'm living in bliss right now.
It
you don't
is-
have to check anything.
The fire is nice and warm, and you can kind of like sit down on one of the logs next to the fire.
Oh, you're making me nervous.
Goodness.
We'll continue until I
Is
get there.
the
Let me.
is
check
the
something.
is the treasure chest locked, or is it?
It is not locked, as you can open it up because you
Okay.
didn't try it.
I'm gonna think about it and then go. Right, give me just a minute, and I'm gonna walk 30 feet away,
Sure.
set it down.
Okay,
Hold on.
that's what I thought.
Oh,
okay.
you know what? You know what? Okay, I'm gonna
What
set.
did you think?
Actually,
it
I'm
here?
gonna move it 60 feet away.
My goodness.
So this
Oh, no.
clearing is only about 30 feet.
Okay, so I will move it 30 feet. So I will move it to the very edge,
Okay.
and then I will go to the other side,
Okay.
and I will mage hand, and then
Okay.
open up the chest.
Okay. Sure. You open up the chest, and from 60 feet away, you don't see what's in it.
From 30 feet away. I just want to make
Like,
listen. It's
You put it
just
on
to make
one side,
sure-
and you sat on the other side. Oh, I guess that is 30 feet. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
I was
so
thinking
just-
30 feet from. Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure if anything exploded or attempted
Well,
to
as
attack
far
me,
as
I
you
was
could tell,
nowhere
it
nearby.
wasn't trapped.
I make no
Amdrus
assumptions
is-
about anything.
That's fair. All right. Amdrus is
All right,
being paranoid. You all watch him
will-
being paranoid while you sit next to the fire. Stay warm.
listen. A dagger killed Joel like a week ago.
Well, maybe we should just leave the chest
It's a
alone.
little more than a week ago at this point, but yeah.
I still say this whole place is creepy and we should get the fuck out of here, but
Maybe we should.
I would like.
It's just a
warm
random
up
like
for a bit.
place. We can warm up, but I think we should leave everything else alone, like the chest, the
Um,
tent. And just
The
if you're really
logs.
curious, maybe we could do a
I
small
mean,
stakeout.
it's a single
but
chest left behind. There's probably nothing in it.
Amdrus, do you go check the chest?
I do.
Okay. Zephyr, Joel, at team. You guys are all sitting around the fire, right?
no.
No? Who's sitting around the fire?
No.
I am.
I'm still like as far
I
away
am.
from them as I can.
I am all
walking
up
around the
in this.
perimeter.
I
I'm
am
I-
in
walking
that
the perimeter
fire.
watching. Like this.
I didn't sit down, but
you're
I'm
around it.
probably like within 10 feet of at him.
Ray is on my shoulder doing this. Like
Okay, but you're
we are looking for
sure, but
shit.
Joel, you're like looking out for stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The three of you make perception checks. I'll say Amethyst is sitting there because I forgot to mention Celeste has a migraine, so she's not here today. So Amethyst is just gonna quietly follow along. She's gonna be sitting next to the
Sure.
fire.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
So
20.
what am I making? Perception?
Perception. Zephyr?
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
We could say she's in her
Not paying
lantern.
attention.
She's still
22.
having trauma.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I
22?
was thinking.
A solid
I'll
10.
carry it
10.
around.
You're just like, this is so warm, and you're like looking at Amdrus and not paying attention.
I am looking directly into this fire. Like, you know, I
Okay,
need...
I'll give you advantage.
Oh,
You can roll
Oh
again.
boy.
oh,
Oh
Okay.
boy.
that's not, that's like the one time where I don't want advantage. Like, do I want that advantage?
I mean, you don't have to take it, but
You're gonna want it now.
I'm gonna take it.
I'm
But
gonna take it.
what'd you get?
18.
Okay. Amdrus.
Yeah.
As you go and check out this little lockbox that's not locked, you can see what looks like like a tinderbox in there. You can see maybe some like scraps of food rations that's there. A couple vials of oil, probably to fill up the oil flask that's in there. And yeah, that's it. Just those. It's like someone's supplies. And it's not very fancy. It's kind of just like a metal kind of box too. It's wouldn't be too fancy. Zephyr, what did you get on your perception? I'm sorry.
22.
22. As you guys are watching and Amdrus, you're kind of looking at into or going through it or whatever. The three of you notice in the fire, it kind of begins to almost, because you've seen Zephyr's bonfire. It's like a 5 foot. It's like a bonfire. It begins to kind of shrink. Almost, but only maybe about half, to almost just to like a regular fire, like campfire kind of size, not a bonfire, you know. As it kind of shrinks and flickers, you notice smoke starts to kind of billow out of it now, which it didn't before, because magical flame.
Can I stop my bonfire?
Yeah, nothing changes. And you start to notice in the smoke that's starting to kind of rise up, there's almost, it kind of shifts. There's like slight wind and it almost shifts. And
Zephyr?
all three of you would notice it almost looks like you see
losing the
birds in the smoke. Kind of just
Birds?
birds. Like
Birds?
the
Birds
shapes
aren't
of
real.
birds
Well-
kind of flying upward.
Like fiery birds or like
No, out
actual
of in the
birds?
smoke, almost just with the wind and everything, the smoke almost seems to form into birds and then disperse, kind of traveling up. And then it stops, and it's just a normal campfire.
Oh, we done fucked, y'all. We done fucked
Did y'all
sideways.
see that?
What
I
do the
didn't.
birds mean?
Don't listen to the cleric. Don't listen to the priest. Said it's creepy. Y'all just released something.
Messages. Birds are messengers.
What are you guys doing?
We should get the giggity fuck out of here.
What'd you find in the chest?
I'm not going to answer that.
Oil, rags, and nothing of consequence.
Yeah, it figures.
So, okay. So could I remove the bonfire or no, I couldn't?
You could dispel your magic, but the fire would stay.
The fire still stayed. Okay.
Just like an
Can you
inert fire.
smother the fire?
Cannot- Yeah, Amdrus, can you smother the fire?
Mr. Water.
I was gonna say, can I kick like some snow on it?
Yeah. And it seems to react like a normal fire would with snow. And you, if you try, you can douse the fire.
Druidcraft will douse a small like campfire like
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
True.
Oh, it can?
Yeah,
Oh,
it does.
okay.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
just Druidcraft it.
Yeah, and it goes out like you stamped out a fire.
Is it
All right,
just
well, fine. I guess we might as well get moving since I can't get heat around here.
Yeah, it immediately.
here?
like,
Let me try this. And I can't remember because I think we've said it before, but I can't remember. Does Zindig give off heat?
I think so, yes, because when you
Okay.
summon her, technically it's supposed to do fire damage. So I
All right,
think that
cast
she
it
would.
right on Amdrus or Atam.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Perfect. Let's do it.
No. But yeah, you can. You
One-on-one,
don't
let's
get
go.
take damage, so you can summon her next to you, and it doesn't.
Yeah, so
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna.
I feel like when you
I'm-
summon her, you can almost decide if it's going to do a big burst. Like if you do it in
Right.
battle, it makes sense.
In a group of enemies. Yeah.
Yeah. So like if you're
Okay.
just summon her now, like I feel like it doesn't have to do anything.
I
'Cause
feel like I'm gonna
never do
bring
that.
her out, but I'm gonna like as I bring her out, I'm gonna be like cautious and like kind of just like, hey, if you notice anything different about yourself, just let me know. There's something weird about the area.
You
But
see,
I know Ataim's a little cold, so if you wouldn't mind doing him a favor, I'd greatly appreciate it. And
You
then
s-
kind of like pat her on the head, and she's gonna like waddle
Yeah.
on over.
you'll see as she's kind of waddling, she like looks at the snow, and you'll see it like kind of melt as she's kind of walking a little bit. And she'll like walk up to a team, and you can kind of feel the heat and hop in your lap if you're sitting or whatever.
Sit.
Hey, DM,
Oh,
I would like to
thank you. Cindy,
sculpt snow.
Oh, this is the first time we've
You
ever
like
done
to-
this.
Ooh.
Please
Yes.
describe what you're doing and what it looks like.
So while Joel is like yelling at Zephyr and Ataim, I want him just like form like a 10-foot cube behind him, and then just push it at him real hard.
Jesus. Of course,
At who?
your character
we-
sheet is not loading for me.
At
At
Joel,
Joel.
I think.
Oh,
Does
yeah,
that
yeah,
have
yeah.
a specific
There you go.
effect, or is it just moving the snow?
I can just move a 10-foot cube of snow.
Okay. Joel, as you're like yelling up, you're suddenly like just hit with like a 10 feet of snow. And you're just like, it's cold. It's like you just got, like dumped snow.
You're
on it.
like
It
yeah,
feels-
like a wave, like a tidal wave of snow. Just,
and you
like,
just see
crashed
like,
over you.
and I'm just like really focusing.
Yeah.
Like hands up. And I would say
Nice.
none of you guys have ever seen him be able to do this before. Just be able to move snow.
So water and ice now, huh?
Water is a form of. I mean,
I was
water
like-
is a form of ice. Ice is a form of water.
I mean, you're not wrong
It's just-
in a way.
It's just
It's not right.
slightly hard water. It's nothing crazy.
Slightly hard water.
Snow is just slightly
It's-
harder
yeah.
water.
It's water with a chub.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Eloquently put, I tell you. Eloquently put.
All right.
Where ice is water with a hard on. We all know this.
Anything else you guys are
We all know
doing?
this.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You learn this on the ship.
Well, that's fair. Anything else you're doing? But again, there are 3 other pathways in the pathway you came
I
from.
would also like to again cast Sculpt Snow.
Yeah.
And then like in the most murdery font possible, just put like "Get Out." Like
you
around
trying-
the campfire.
Are you trying to be stealthy about this?
No, not
Okay.
at all.
Cool. I would say Atim having the highest passive out of the 3 of you guys, you would just see that like Amdrus is like clearly casting a spell, and you both would see very classic horror film in the snow being spelled out in a like in a very scratchy or like blood, as if it was made of blood, but it's just the font,
Yeah.
Oh my god, look, the snow is yelling at us.
While Amdrus is doing that,
We should get out. Oh my god.
I feel like
Yes.
you guys are gonna
Come,
hate me for
Zindig.
this.
Come, Zindig, we must leave.
But I
I like
kind
how
of want
the
to
other
put
2 are
like,
just ignoring it, and Atim is just overplaying it. Sorry, so sorry, Penguin. Continue.
No, you're good. I was gonna say, I was like, well, I kind of wanted to try something because
Mhm.
I didn't know if there's something with the fire pit. So I
Do
kind
it.
of want to
Do
do a little bonfire off the side, away from the fire pit, and see what happens.
Okay, you cast it.
Oh,
Does
sorry.
anything happen?
Wait a moment, and nope. How long does it last?
I think until I put it out.
I don't think so.
No, wait, that's up to a minute.
Up to a minute. I mean, if you wait a minute,
Oh,
it goes
geez,
out.
That's really short.
We've
We've had that going for like way longer.
I know, yeah.
I thought it was
Before
an
I
hour.
forget-
I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
Honestly.
Before I forget, I did at the end of our rest, in the middle of my thing last night, I did make treats for you guys.
You
Which
did.
is 1 level 2 and 2 level 1s.
Yes.
So distribute those, or cure wounds. Distribute those amongst yourselves how you want.
There you
Take
go.
what you will.
Our team takes level 2.
There you go. Tame takes the level 2
Is it-
cure wounds, and then
I
Joel
have
and
the most
Zephyr.
health. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. You just don't have a way to heal, so I just assumed you would. I mean, it's up to you.
Is it actually a bad omen, or do you think there's something underneath the fire pit?
Well, clearly, whatever entity is here is telling us to leave, so we should probably skedaddle.
Yeah, I don't. Why are we like? There's people chasing us. The world is ending, and we're spending all this time on a fire.
Ending.
To be fair, it's a very interesting fire. I've never seen fire emit.
Shut up! I'm not listening to you at
smoke
all.
bursts.
You threw a bunch of snow at me. You can go fuck off. I'm wet, cold, and mad, and now we're looking at this fucking fire that smoke fucking birds just flew out, and you guys are trying to fuck with it more.
Temp.
And no,
someone
I'm
woke
just
up on the wrong
curious
side of the
because
snowbank
We don't,
today.
we don't want another crack on that shield.
I just am curious if the birds mean
I am
anything
ready
specific.
to fucking strangle you, Amdrus.
Snow fight, snow fight.
You don't want to snow fight with me. Oh,
Right.
But what if it's a
all right.
message? Like, what do the birds mean?
Birds mean get out.
Did they? Did we see them go off
When?
in a specific direction, or did they just
No.
kind of like go up and then
They kind of
disappear?
just seem to kind of
like smoke?
yeah.
Okay.
But
Was it like graceful, or were they like fleeting? Like,
no,
really
it
fast or
it
something?
seemed like as if you were to watch like birds flying in the sky, like in a kind of formation in a way. That's it.
In a direction?
No, just north, like not north.
Oh, okay. I see.
Straight up.
Just
Like
up. Just
straight
up.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Like smoke would rise up. They just
Like a
went with the
signal for other people to come and like do something. Or...
Well, it doesn't give off
Yeah.
light though, so I don't know how much of a valued signal that is. So
Well, people do fire signals.
Smoke
That's
si-
literally a thing.
smoke
But
signals. Is
smoke
like,
signals. That's what I meant.
yeah, but you know, where light exists. I don't know. It's fine. The priest is upset. Let us be on our way.
All right. Do you guys
For the
move on?
wrath of
Alright,
God is
well, it
upon
could have been a
us.
clue.
Everyone's so sassy today. I love it. All right. So, which way are you guys going?
I'm with Zephyr. I mean,
Are
I was ready
you-
to dig.
If
I
you're
was gonna
looking
say,
at
where
the
are
direction you
we-
came, again, there's those three ways you could go from. If you're looking from the direction you came in, there's on the opposite side of the little clearing. There's a way to go that way, and then there's a way to go on each side as well. Kind of like a four-way intersection kind of thing.
just the
So,
same.
can you
direction
ask
we
your
were
god
going.
which direction we should go?
I don't have that prepared. Sorry.
No, as Joel begins to walk just the same direction you guys are going.
You don't have your voice prepared to ask a question? I don't understand.
Our team got warm and got sassy.
No,
Hunker
after
down
he
at
was
the fire.
cold. After he was cold, it got sassy.
That's right. That's right. Joel, are you just walking down that way then? Walking away?
Sure.
Okay. Is anyone else
Just
following,
walking
or are
in
you guys
direction.
just going to?
I'll
just gonna
follow the
follow.
angry priest. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Zephyr, you're gonna follow as well.
Yeah.
So you guys continue kind of walking.
Which direction?
Continue walking that direction. You notice as you are walking through this kind of, again, it's just full of snow. It begins to get colder and colder, like rapidly, and wind is starting to pick up, and it is getting, you guys kind of have to cuddle together, and the warmth of Zindig is only doing so much. As you guys continue walking, you see another clearing ahead, and as you walk up, it's the same clearing.
I fucking knew
But
it.
now it's
We're
extremely cold to the brink of a blizzard. I need you all to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Fucking hell.
The so good at con saves. Here we go. +1.
I'm very good at
Failed. I'll just tell you I failed. Roll the
22.
Okay.
17.
15.
And what'd you get, Sir Joel?
17.
17, 15, 17, 3, and 22?
Well, 4
4.
if you want to get technical.
Cool. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. Hold on.
Oh, hold on, I gotta roll the murder.
Yeah. I rolled
a.
a-
1 second.
Well, I rolled a d12. I needed to roll a d10. Though I rolled higher on the d10, you take 10 points of cold damage, which you're resistant to, so 5.
Thank God.
Well,
Finally.
dear cleric of nature, we seem to have ended up in the same spot. We could have just stayed here and gotten
Which direction did we go down the middle path?
Yeah, you kept on going the direction you were going.
Right.
Let's keep pushing.
Which
You,
direction?
you know, you say that, but the last time that happened, we all got really fucking tired.
Or we're stuck. We're stuck in some kind of trap.
I firmly believe this is not one of those things where you walk back and things get better.
Did you walk back
I mean, we
from
can
where you
try.
came from?
We can try and see if the weather improves.
Turn around.
I think we should keep going.
Yeah.
I have a
What direction? Sorry.
I have a
Matt?
question. How long did it take for us to walk?
Couple of minutes at absolute most. But that's
A
because
couple
you're
of
struggling
minutes.
through snow. Yeah, it
It was
probably.
like very quick.
But it took us a couple of minutes to go from one clearing to the same clearing.
Okay, no, like a minute at absolute most is what I meant. Sorry.
Got it. Okay, so we
Okay.
went
Like,
and then
you guys-
popped right back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you probably
So-
walked maybe like 200 feet through the snow.
Okay.
I don't know.
Got it.
I don't know
It's 'cause
time and
because
feet.
of the snow.
Yeah.
What-
That's why
A
we're
little
just
bit
like,
longer.
charging
Yeah.
through snow.
And we're like huddled. So yeah.
Yeah, with the
Well,
cold.
if it didn't take us that long, I feel like maybe we could try going in different directions.
Should we split up?
We absolutely
thinking-
should not. No, that is the worst
Why?
possible.
Wait,
That is
but then we can
because
figure
what
out if
hap-
we're actually in a loop or not, because that we literally just went
Oh,
from the same
it
place to
can't
the
be
next.
much of a
I-
better idea than
Well,
light a fire and let smoke birds.
I would
out
like
into the
everyone
world.
to roll
Here's
another
what you
Constitution
do.
saving throw. Thank you.
Just like, well, here's what we'll do.
Failed.
I'll stay here at the camp and make sure that you guys come back. 18.
21.
18, 21. Zephyr, what'd you get?
12.
12. Amdrus, what did you get?
failed.
Okay. So you would take 9 points of cold damage. Amdrus, half to 4.
Okay.
So Zephyr, you would be as well. Sorry. Taking
Okay. How much
points of
was
damage.
that?
9 points of cold damage. It is very cold here, and Zindig is not helping enough.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Let's just fucking move on.
Do we see our footsteps though?
Yeah.
From where? Wait. Okay.
I mean, it's like starting to blizzard, so they're disappearing fairly quickly. But
Can we not just wait out the storm in your tent, in your bubble?
I will. Druidcraft? What's the one that does this? The weather?
yeah,
Predict the
Druidcraft.
weather.
Yeah.
As you cast it, because it's for the next 24 hours, I believe, it says bright, sunny, and hot.
Oh, right. This is okay. We're screwed, y'all. This is not good. The little spelly spell tells me it's gonna be bright, sunny, and hot. Anybody else notice an issue with the weatherman here?
Well, at one
Well,
point
they
it was
never-
bright, sunny, and hot, and then it suddenly got real cold. So who
This is
knows?
true.
Right. This is an intended effect, I'm assuming. So
But the spell's supposed to tell you for the next 24 hours it's supposed to be that. So if it was different, wouldn't it tell you that or no? Like if it would change.
I don't see it changing. This feels like we are stuck in someone's joke of a maze with the blizzard.
The music just stops. Hello?
Maybe we
Yeah.
should
There we
maybe
go.
we should check the fire pit.
Can I do an Arcana check for magic around, like what you said earlier in the group chat?
So make a wisdom-based Arcana check
Okay.
to feel out the magic. I do this weird thing that no one knows about. It's like a
Oh, actually,
optional
can I
rule,
just do
and
a
I can't.
regular Arcana check? I just a like I want to
Well-
see if there's any magic.
So if you're trying to feel like, so a regular Arcana check is intelligence-based. It's our Arcana like knowledge.
Okay.
So
So I
if
guess I
you're
wouldn't know what spell is
So-
there right now.
I mean, if that is what if you're trying to look for like the book knowledge, like the knowledge of maybe spells this could be, or what could cause this, or if you're trying to see if you can feel this is magical or not.
Magic.
I give him
exists in this space.
Guidance, or did he already do it?
Yeah, you can give him
No, I haven't
guidance.
rolled yet.
Okay. I'm gonna see that you're doing something and it's like, here, maybe this might help, and I'm going to like touch your shoulder and you're gonna feel like a warm like aura kind of circle
Wash over
you
you.
and you get and it's a D4.
So yeah, it's an extra
Got it.
D4. So are you making intelligence or wisdom based?
I'm gonna make an intelligence based one.
Okay.
So that's dirty 20 with the
Dirty
with the buff.
20. There are a
As you
couple
like-
spells that
Are you
Could do
are
this.
you looking inside of the? You're looking inside of the thingy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking
Bomb.
inside the fire pit, seeing
Cool.
like what's.
Oh, you're
I'm gonna-
specifically thinking the fire.
I'm gonna-
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna press to digitate an
Mhm.
illusion of the smoke birds again,
Sure, kind of.
coming out of it.
Sure. So you're.
right when it looks like he's like the most intensely focused.
Right, just to fuck with him. I got it.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Amdrus, what are you trying to discern? Sorry.
I'm trying to discern what spell came out of that fire pit earlier,
Okay.
if at all possible. I guess would be
You kind of look around,
so,
and there doesn't seem to be any like arcana runes or anything. There's a couple different like, and you know a lot of them, like illusion-based spells that can cause things to appear as things, as you just see suddenly smoke birds hit your face, and fly through you, and Etienne probably laughing in the background, like that. So things like minor illusion, major illusion, programmed illusion, like a bunch of stuff like that. There's a lot of spells that could do that.
Zephyr, can you do me a quick flavor? I just hit it with a bonfire one more time. I want to see what happens.
Flavor.
I thought you were gonna say hit Ataim.
Just hit our team
Would
for
you,
me.
would you smack that time one for me one time?
Light him on fire. There we go.
You want to be warm?
you
Here,
sh-
bitch.
Are you sure that's safe?
I'm not sure of anything at this point. Listen, we're either gonna have to go left or right as soon as we're done here. So let's
Or
make
we're
a
gonna
move.
freeze and die
Okay.
here.
Yep, let's go.
Cool.
Quickly.
Okay. And I'm going to cast bonfire.
You cast bonfire. I would like everyone to make Constitution saving throws, please. Thank you.
Yep.
Failed again.
And you ignite this as well.
We're getting low. 13.
I feel like no, it's
19.
fine. 19, 10, fail. Amdrus failed again. At team
13.
13 just
I
passes.
rolled a 5 if you want to get specific.
I do not. I'm rolling one less each time, so 8 points of damage to 4. Amdrus.
4.
And to Joel as well. You'll see the bonfire kind of glow bright, and it's actually Amdrus. You did not need to make that. You can give those points back because you are with heat. With the bonfire ignited, you are warm, and it almost wards off any of the cold damage that's happening. As a side note, and as the bonfire begins to shrink again to a normal campfire, after a moment, that smoke rises again, and through the blizzard and the wind, you can vaguely make out what looks like kind of birds
I would
flying.
like
up.
to track the birds.
They are
Which direction
going
they go?
straight up,
Just go for
and then they
Oh,
disperse. Yep.
That's what we were asking.
In like all
earlier.
directions. Okay. I wanted to see if
yeah.
they changed direction.
They just kind of disappear like smoke would as it rises
Okay.
up, and
Yeah.
with the blizzard and everything.
Right. Okay.
Can I?
Is no. Go ahead.
I'm gonna talk to Amdrus. Would this be a dumb idea if I tried flying straight up and seeing if there's something up there?
I was actually thinking of doing the same thing. I don't think that's a
Actually,
good
that's you know what? That's brilliant. You should do that. Yeah. And
Okay,
I'm gonna look
I'm
at
gonna.
Joel like Joel. Have a seat, mate. She's gonna go do herself a fly.
idea. I'm not
I'm-
sitting on this creepy log.
No,
Sit
Joel,
on
come
the
with
creepy
me.
log.
I am not sitting on a creepy log.
All right, I'll sit on the creepy log. I tell you, would you like to sit on the creepy log with me?
I will sit on the creepy log with him.
Okay. It
Thank
is nice and warm with the fire. Joel, are you standing around the fire at least?
I do have to make a
Yes.
quick phone call. So sorry.
Near
Okay.
the fire.
Joel, do you want to come with me? See if you can sense anything.
Reluctantly near the fire.
I think you got this.
All right. And I am going to turn into a giant eagle and take off
Just-
straight
Takes off.
up where
Okay.
those birds were going.
You fly straight up, and it does with a giant eagle. It really does not take long as you fly up. The storm, this kind of blizzard, it's worse up here. It's significantly colder, and it is so hard to see. You can make a perception check at disadvantage, which giant eagles have advantage, so just a straight roll.
Okay.
Roll.
22.
22. As you're looking around, it as far as you can see, which the vision is not very far. You can see what looks just like trees, and you can kind of see a bit of like this, like if you're looking down the clearing, Jesus, and the kind of 4 intersections where you guys kind of came from, where you guys went and then popped up again, and then the other 2 kind of going, and you can see that you can kind of see those paths, and then they're just covered by more trees, and it just keeps on going. It doesn't look to be any change. You do take 7 points of cold damage as it is freezing up here, and the wind is very strong.
Okay. Oh, wrong thing.
Bird.
Can I keep going though, or is
Yeah,
there
I
something
mean,
that
if you want
stops
to
me?
just, I'm just saying, like in the current where you currently are, that is what you see. You can probably you have like reduced sight because of the snow.
I'm trying to see if I can push and see if there's kind of like a barrier or if there's like an end to the blizzard or
Okay.
something.
So kind of keep on flying. The rest of you guys sitting in the bonfire, it is keeping you warm, but it is slowly going out. Meaning in this weather, it is not going to last for much longer. I would like you guys to make a perception check, please. And I know Amdrus isn't here, which is great because he's a +9, and that's good. Don't have to worry
God, what are
about
my
it.
perception checks today?
9. You're just staring
9.
at the fire. You're huddled up to it.
18.
18. As you guys are kind of watching, you'll see the kind of shadow of the giant eagle kind of start to fly. What do you fly a specific direction there, Zephyr, or are you just kind of flying?
No, I'm just trying to keep going.
Okay. Oh, you're going straight
See
up.
if I can. Yeah, I'm trying
Okay.
to see if I can break through the
Sure.
blizzard
As
or
you
find a barrier.
start to get up again, it doesn't take long for it to get so powerful that you start to get knocked down and you can't fly up any higher. And you start to you get to a point where the blizzard is and the wind is too much. You can't fly up higher. Which if you need to go do something, you totally can.
Something just fell, and my dog's not even near anything, so I don't know what that was.
Do you want to go check it or no?
It was a
I don't know.
ghost.
I'm scared that there's something in here, and I
Okay.
don't want to find out.
Okay. Well, if you don't want to find out, yeah, it maybe at most 100 feet you get, and the wind is too much. Like you cannot fly through it. You have to fly down.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm gonna fly down, go to the camp, but I'm going to see if I can, like, when I get closer and can see the ground,
Mhm.
I want to try going left or like go
Okay.
left first, and then.
Okay, so you kind of going left. Okay.
Like the. Did you say that there was like a path that was to the left or something?
Yeah, it's like a 4 intersection. Like if you guys came this
Yeah.
way, what way did you want to go?
If we came from that way, I'll go down.
Down.
my
Okay.
perspective
So you
right
kind
now,
of start
for now.
heading that way. Joel, you would see the image of the giant eagle disappear and then kind of the shadowy figure appear a bit and start flying kind of down one of the directions. What you do notice with the fire, with the fire lighting on like the opposite or like on the sides of you on the logs, the light is catching something written in the logs.
I told you these logs were fucking weird. What is it?
Do you,
I want to look at.
you kind of have to walk
Yes.
up and brush the snow off of it.
What do you mean? They're just logs.
You read the following saying that is carved into the log. I am the part of the bird that's not in the sky. I can swim in the ocean and yet remain dry. What am I?
Oh God.
Wait, say that again?
Bird.
I know
Uh,
I'm not there, but can you say it again?
I am the part of the bird that's not in the sky. I can swim in the ocean and yet remain dry. What am I? A riddle. Do you check? You notice the writing. Once you start looking, you notice there is writing on each of these 5 logs. Do you read
It's like
the
forcibly
others?
like get up, get
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Do you read the other ones?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you go to the next one, and it says, even though I have 2 wings, I'm a bird that cannot fly. I often like to swim, though, and on ice is where I dry. What am I?
Oh, I know that one.
Penguin.
Do you read the next one?
Yeah.
What was never scared. What? Yes, sorry. What was never scared but became petrified. Can't make a bird but can make a bat. Can't live in a house but would die to have one. What is it?
What? Can you say the second line again?
At which point? The second line?
It's something about a bat.
Okay, can't make a bird, but can make a bat. Can't live in a house, but would die to have one. What is it?
I'm sorry, are we doing riddles now? What happened?
So okay, yeah.
My
Joel
boss called me.
found that the logs have written
Yes.
phrases on them.
Yes.
Okay.
Carved in the logs, he noticed with the fire as it's flickering out, he noticed something was written in. He's reading them. So the first one was, I'm the part of the bird that's not in the sky. I can swim in the ocean and yet remain dry. What am I?
I think I know what that is.
The second one is, even though I have 2 wings, I'm a bird that cannot fly. I often like to swim though, and ice is where I dry. Who am I?
Okay.
The third one, which we were
Got
just
that
reading, was what was never scared but became petrified. Can't make a bird but can make a bat. Can't live in a house but would die to have one. What is it? Do you read the next one?
That was 3.
That was the
That
third.
was number 3. All of that was.
There's
All
five.
of that was number 3. Yeah, there's 3 lines on
Okay.
that. Do you read the fourth one?
Yeah.
It says, I'm colorful, but I'm not a rainbow. I can talk, but I'm not a person. I can fly, but I'm not an angel. What am I?
Please, talk slower.
You're a parrot.
Yeah.
They're different birds.
Did you read the next one?
Yeah.
When the winter breeze drops the leaves, I depart to the land by the warm sea. What am I?
Like geese?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
It
geese.
was?
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, a goose, but yeah, geese.
The first one,
A parrot.
I think, is a bird shadow.
Correct.
Okay.
Got shadow,
So it's bird shadow, penguin. We just don't know what the third one is.
parrot, and geese. Yeah. Jumping back to Zephyr, as you are flying, you notice because you're kind of, again, the blizzard's pretty strong up here, so you're kind of flying through a lot of snow. It seems to kind of drag on until you realize you pass over the clearing again, and you can see your friends as the fire winks out. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Am I able to, with prestidigitation, just keep the fire going?
Sure.
Since
Yes.
it's a normal bonfire?
Yeah, you can just light it up. But Zephyr, you would still take 1 point of cold damage because you don't get
Okay.
a save; you just take damage. But yeah, you notice you passed over the clearing once more.
Even after going the one direction.
Yes, through flying. Yeah.
Oh, one direction. Wow.
Okay, since I have this for a while, can I just keep flying in different directions, see if I keep looping
Sure.
until something signals?
Sure. Well,
And then she's gonna disappear, and we'll never know where the fuck she went.
I know, yeah.
I know when I'm good.
Joel,
out of
Amdrus, and
it, so.
Ateem, I would say you would eventually start to notice this shadow of the great eagle, the giant eagle of Zephyr, just passes over from random directions every so often. Zephyr, you're going to take.
To right to left.
You're lucky. I rolled 2 1s and a 4, so 6 points of damage as you're just kind of flying in directions, and you're just constant. It's in a loop. You are stuck in a loop.
Joel, what is it? What's going on? Why am I standing now? Why
I've
am I
seen this
standing?
play. I've seen this play. It's called Groundhog's Day.
I assume you were
Famous
reading
bar,
those
Bill
out
Murray.
loud. There, Joel.
Hmm?
Were you
Yeah,
reading
we were
those out
reading
loud?
them. We've got. Sure.
Why not?
No,
Why not at this
Just
point?
because Ateem was
let's-
confused.
What's it matter?
I'll tell you was confused. I'll tell you was like, what are you doing? Sit down.
So, what is the third one again?
The third one is what was never scared but became petrified. What can't make a bird but can make a bat. Can't live in a house but would die to have one. What is it?
Is it wood? Can't make a house, but we die to
It's
Wait,
wood. It's
can't make a
petrified
house?
wood. It's
Wait, did you
petrified
say
wood. It's
can't
wood.
make a house or
Can't live in a house. Sorry,
But
did I
would
say make
die
a
to
house? My
have
bad.
one.
Can't live in a house, but would
Can't
die.
live in a house, but would die to have one.
Oh,
It's
it's
wood.
wood. It
It's
is.
wood.
It's a tree.
It's a tree.
It's a tree.
Oh, mother.
It's not technically wood.
That's
It's a
the
tree.
wood and trees are the same shit.
No,
Wooden
but
tree.
the answer is a
Can't
tree.
make a bird, but can make a bat. Oh, a wooden
Yes,
bat.
a wooden bat. That's yeah.
Oh my god! I was thinking of the bird, the animal. I was
Yes,
like, how
that's the point.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I was like, wood, right? It's wood. Wood. Trees
Yeah,
are
you're
wood.
close.
Wood.
Well,
Trees.
Okay.
Sorry.
a
you should have made
tree
them all
specifically.
birds.
Well, and it talked about a bird. That was on purpose. The shadow in that one was supposed to be kind of the had
Yeah,
bird in
no, I
it.
get it.
It's a bird, isn't it?
Um, Are you guys doing anything? Zephyr, are you landing? After you notice you're just looping. And there is... It doesn't seem a direction while you're flying. It doesn't... You don't notice any difference. It's just
But
a
is
loop.
there?
You're
Okay, but
stuck.
is there? But is there like there's trees around, right?
Yeah, it just seems to be like an endless winter forest. And when it seems like you're going a direction, you suddenly fly back from the way you had come. Like it just loops you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Then I'll probably land.
Okay. So you kind of
And-
see
Okay,
the giant
cool.
eagle. Do you turn back or do you stay as an eagle?
I'm gonna wait a second and see if the's anything. If
Okay.
there's any.
I would
As
say...
you
Anybody
land-
reacts first.
I would say
As
before
you
you land, you
land-
take another 4 points of cold damage. So you know.
As
Okay.
you land, you just
Okay.
see Amdrus arguing with Joe like, trees are wood. I don't. They're the same fucking thing.
Yeah, you
Great,
land.
regardless.
And
Okay,
just a giant eagle lands.
there's things written. What does it mean? What does it matter?
I
Right.
The
Answers,
giant eagle have
answers
his
in
head
order.
cocked, like confused, like
Like
what
what?
the fuck are you guys talking about?
Hi, Zephyr.
What is the answer of the what is the order of the answers again?
bird, shadow, penguin, tree, parrot, geese, or goose.
Zephyr's gonna pop out of that now. Like, ooh, are those code words?
We've activated the
going on?
sleeper agent. Right. Well, there were little scribbles written on the logs, which I never noticed, but Joel did with the eagle eye.
Well,
Anyways, little
they were the
little
most
riddles.
paranoid, so.
Right. And now we're here trying to figure out what it all means. But what does it all mean, Basil?
Would you guys like a hint?
I
What
will
are the-
take yes.
Okay. Then I would like your character to make an intelligence check or an investigation check.
Love this. +3.
It's not bad. Just real well.
I'll tell you he's a +1 in intelligence, okay? He's just
13.
like, I don't,
13.
I'm not here with the riddles.
Are we all rolling it?
Sure, if you guys want to.
I got.
Oh, I thought it was just one person.
Sure, if you
Come
guys
on,
all want to. Why
intelligentsia,
not?
let's go.
I'll be nice this time.
Wait, what am I rolling?
Investigation.
check.
Just an
Or-
intelligence
or-
check?
No,
Sorry, investigation.
Investigation.
Sorry.
You're,
How
you're,
did I get
you're
2?
putting clues together. This is
4.
investigation. 4. We got 2 13s at team. Did you roll
Hold on.
or no?
I want to see if there's just like a spark. 6.
6.
There we
Um,
go. Oh boy, this isn't great, y'all.
Amdrus, Joel, because you didn't roll high, I will give you kind of a half clue. The last riddle seems to stand out to you a little bit more.
Geese.
Geese.
No, the riddle
Oh.
itself.
The
What was it?
Fly south
read
to
it
warmer
to us?
lands.
When the winter breeze drops the leaves, I depart to the land by the warm sea. What am I?
Depart to the land by the warm sea.
Which direction? I guess would that be a
They
nature
fly,
check? Can I figure
they
out
fly
which
south
direction?
for the winter.
To go back the way
Right.
we came.
Maybe.
I mean, I tried flying all the different directions and I cut it out.
Maybe to try walking. Maybe flying was. It just didn't let you fly out. Let you walk out. Maybe. I don't know. Magic's
You
weird.
guys done?
Do we need to walk backwards?
Right. That's because we came in.
You know,
How did
this
we
seems
come into the clearing?
this seems very fey. I'm just gonna start walking backwards, but like literally walking backwards while
Yeah.
I'm looking at them.
Okay. Yeah, as that team
alright.
starts to kind of walk backwards. Sorry, was there something you were asking somebody?
Nope. I was just gonna start following and not telling him to leave.
Just walking backwards?
Yeah, like
All right.
I've got nothing better.
Okay, you guys start walking backwards. Joel, do you join?
No, I'll walk
Okay.
forward backwards though.
So you'll walk
Oh, he's
with them,
gonna
but
ruin
just
the whole
looking
trick.
forward? Okay.
Yes, but
Alright.
looking forward because I am an adult.
And you guys are going back the way you came, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So as you guys are walking, you guys notice you walk for a couple minutes, and you turn around. There's no clearing, but nothing has changed. I need you guys to make a Constitution saving throw because you're still in a blizzard
Oh.
and you're away from the fire.
12.
20
Oh.
seconds.
Is the
Six.
DC 6 fails?
14.
14. Team, what'd you get?
24.
24. You'll take 1 point of damage. Joel, wow, I've rolled a lot of ones now. After the 10, 9, and 8. Just been 1s and 4s. Do you guys keep on walking?
Yep.
Okay. How long do you guys walk?
Good, like, I don't know, 5, 10 minutes.
Okay. You guys
I'd
kind of
say
walk.
15 minutes.
Okay, you guys walk for about 10 minutes, and from one step to another, it gets incredibly hot and dry, and it is like before you walked into the winter again, exactly where you came from.
Oh god, this feels so much better.
Goodness gracious. Ugh.
I'm not
Oh,
sure. If
this is what I needed.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
And you look where you came from, and it looks like the forest. Not
Like,
winter.
like there's not a path there anymore.
Correct. Like,
Well, that
there-
was bullshit.
there's a clear, like, there's a path, kind of a vague path going through the woods, but it's not snowy, it's not winter.
Hey, Aurora.
Mhm.
Can you tell us what was the weather pattern when we left in the morning?
Super hot and dry.
Yeah, but it was windy, then super hot and dry, then it was cold.
Yes. Like, it was windy yesterday, and, like, it by the
You
morning,
woke
it got
up,
super hot.
Super hot.
I think we
and
entered
then-
the trap by morning. Or even before, where we stayed.
Well, let's not go in that direction again.
So I think we had to go all the way back.
You guys are going,
To the
like,
orc
you're
camp?
going a few hours back to where you camped for the night?
We might need to. Who knows that this isn't also another trap?
I think we should just
All
try
the
to
way
go
back
around.
feels. Yeah, all the way
Yeah.
back feels.
We can't go back.
Far.
We left to protect them.
You
We
you
can't
would
go
be
back.
going, the direction you came from would be going directly away from where you're trying to go, if that makes sense. Like, you were sent in a direction to try to find these elven things. You'd be going back towards the camp, which is the opposite direction.
Right. So let's just like loop. Like let's just.
So you're just gonna kind of
Around.
walk around. Okay.
If like I, that's how I feel. I mean,
You're
everybody
just
else,
yeah.
how do
So
you-
you're just trying to get to a different. Like, you're not gonna try to like walk through the same area. You're just trying to like walk 10 minutes a
Oh.
direction and then go back the way you're going, the way you should be going.
Yeah, kind of. Like
if
yeah,
you-
I don't want because
Sorry.
I don't want to take that path again. I don't. Want to
Right.
take
That's
that
what I
path
mean.
again.
But you're still trying to go that direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Go
that's-
around.
okay. You kind of walk around trying to not kind of go through the same area into that winter place, and maybe 20 minutes of kind of walking around, same thing, just from one step to the next, you're hit with winter.
Right, Zephyr's right. Zephyr had it. Let's fucking go back where whence we came. I'm not playing these games. Let's just
Yeah, and you can
Let's
just
just
step right out
reverse
of it
and hoof it.
and it disappears.
Can I... There's trees around, right?
Yeah, it's a thick forest. Like, it's very thick forest here.
It's a thick.
Thick
forest.
I
forest.
think I can just reset us back to where we stayed for the night. And we can start there.
Totally good.
How does that sound?
At this point, it's like noon.
Sure.
I've spent like an hour.
I think
All
we
right.
should go back to the orc camp.
We're not to the
No, we're
orc
not
But
going
camp,
back
not,
where
not,
we
to the,
rested.
not to the camp.
Where we
Where,
rested.
where we rested. When we walked away and then we rested because we pushed through the night.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't be at the orc
before
camp.
we started working in the morning.
Does that work for everybody?
Where we
I'm down for that.
where we camped in Zephyr tested out that
The tree stretch.
she could teleport via trees.
But it's just midday. We're just gonna camp again.
No. We're going back to where
We're
we
just
camped,
starting there
and
so
then
that we can
starting
see if
again.
there's a different path we can take to not get into this sweltering heat and then into ice.
Okay. So you kind of walk up to a tree, casting teleport via plants.
Yeah, and I'm gonna think about the I started the teleportation.
And
I tested
you
it.
guys, I know we described it as meta knowledge, but this time you guys get to see as Zephyr walks up and runs kind of a claw up the bark, and it kind of starts to burn and crack open, and the smell of ash kind of whooshes. And you just kind of think, you only have 6 seconds. You got to go.
Right, come on, hurry.
Oh, geez. Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
I'll walk through.
You all kind of rush through. And as you run through, you look behind, and there's like a clear, like it's like a portal. And then it just slams shut, and it's like it was never there. And you guys are back where you guys started the morning.
We saved a couple hours.
Okay. But now where do we go?
That is a very important question. How do we figure out where we're supposed to go?
Make a survival
Gods.
check or nature check.
Yeah.
Or I guess
know
it'll
what?
be a survival check.
I'll do a survival check. Uh, 22.
Okay.
Again, trying to avoid the pit trap of the forever winter forest.
Right. So
But also now the
you're just
forever heat, I guess.
yes, you guys are just in like sweltering heat. And very quickly starting to sweat again, and get uncomfortable. Like there is, like it's a thick forest. There isn't really paths. You would know the direction you need to go, and you went that direction. You guys can like take a detour. How long of a detour do you want? Like, do you want to go like south for a whole day and then start heading kind of in that direction you need to go? You don't have a direct pin, right? So you just kind of know a direction. Is that what you're trying to do?
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to put this to the group. How do you guys want to travel? Because obviously, the way we're going, if we're going trying to go straight there, it's not gonna work. We could go south, try to hit the coast, and then work our way back around, and then in from the other side if we wanted.
From the coast? Like go all the way around to the coast?
It's
That would
as
take a
in,
number
maybe
of
not
days.
all-
Just letting
okay,
you know.
well then,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe just like a day. Just head south towards the coast and then loop.
The
like-
coast would be eastern. South is
Okay.
like is leaving.
Because we're
the
we're
border.
east of Rose.
Oh, I just realized. No, you're south. I just realized you guys aren't on the map. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, do we have a map?
Yeah.
But-
I'm so sorry.
Wait.
This is
Okay,
where you
so
guys
where
are.
we? We need to go. Roughly, like an arrow.
Okay,
need
so
to
we're
go.
south of Rosefall.
So you guys would mean like here-ish. And so if like this was around the camp, you were told to kind of go this direction, or I guess more like this direction. Can you see that?
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, so we should head. We should
You
head.
can't
further
see it
south
on
Then.
the stream, but that's fine.
That's funny.
Should
So
we
we
just
should head
try
further.
to fly?
Oh, we could try to fly. We
Save some
didn't.
time.
I was like,
Just
I
take
know
a,
it's
a
hot,
little
but
bit of
it's
a longer route.
Yeah, we'll save more time that way too. Zephyr,
Okay.
how many wild shapes do you have left?
I need a rest.
You
Yeah,
would
'cause
have
it was
one.
in day- Because it was in day.
No,
can
I
tell
already
by
sent it.
Aurora's face that he's
Oh.
DMing with Gem.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
of
say
course.
in chat.
Okay. Do we?
She was asking.
we
She
take a
was. She
short
missed the
rest
first
then?
hour, so it was like I was catching her up.
Okay, so we should take a short rest to let you catch
Yeah.
up,
You guys
and
can
then
take a short
Well,
rest.
So we know they told us to kind of go a little southeast, right? Because I'm wondering if we should
kinda need to go
along the river.
southwest or west southwest, I guess is what's saying. So you're going mostly west, little bit south. Is
Or
where
we're going
they said.
southwest.
Well, more
East.
west.
Fuck me, I get the mix up every
Oh,
time.
okay.
East. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's what I was. Okay.
East
Directions
south.
are also homophobic.
I constantly. I don't. It's only. Well, I mean, north and south is easy, but west and east, I always think it's the other way around. I don't know why.
Yeah, east and west. We've all been there.
Yeah, east and west.
Never eat soggy
How
waffles.
close are we to the river? Do we know that?
Like a day's journey. Like,
It's a day.
down
Okay,
by
we're
the river.
pretty far.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
because you guys crossed the
should-
river and spent about a day traveling before
And
you
then
went to
we
the
got
orcs.
caught up with the orc camp. Yeah, so the orc camp is south of the river.
I just that
it's
entire area
basically
is gonna
where
be.
you would be.
Yeah,
Is-
we're not trying to get back north, so I think for the sake of, just sticking with everything, we should go south. We should go south for like half a day, maybe more, and then cut east.
Well, here's what I'm thinking, like out of character, is I think that no matter where we go, like anything that's to the east, north, or south is going to have this weather effect. There's probably something that we have to figure out to get through the weather. I think we're gonna hit it no matter what. Because even if we go south, who knows how big that radius is? I don't think it was just a pinpoint. I don't think we somehow luckily ran into it. I think it's the entire area.
Well, there's true.
Don't judge. I didn't get any
But-
my cookies.
What? No,
What is
you're
that?
fine. He's eating cookies?
No, Coco's judging
Oh.
because I'm eating.
Oh,
No, I'm not judging.
I just saw
I'm
this.
just thinking
I
of
like
horrible
ate
ways that
something.
I'm
You
going to
just went.
kill you and I'm just thinking of horrible ways I'm going to kill you and Jim and Avernus.
What do you mean?
Cool.
no, because what are we trying to find? We're trying to find something, what,
Hey,
Elven?
like you don't do the same thing. You and Aurora try to kill us.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Right, right? Isn't that what
no,
we're trying
I
to
think
find?
you're-
Is something
I think-
Elven?
I think you're right. I think there's a radius, but I think it's only in one direction. I don't think it's in all
But
directions. I think they have
what
their
if-
backs to the water.
What if that is a form of protection to keep us away from the thing we're trying to get to?
Right. Like,
And
I
that
think
no
that...
matter how we try to get to it, we're still going to have to figure this shit out.
Right. That's what
Possible?
Penguin's saying.
Yeah,
That's what Penguin's
I'm-
saying. So
So, I don't know if we actually did make it to the destination and that fire pit is actually a hint at something. We triggered some, and we found a bunch of riddles that kind of are related, right? So I wonder if there's more of them, or we need to dive deeper into that. It's also, why is it birds specifically? Do birds mean something? Birds mean something to Zephyr, that's why I think it might be something more, but I don't know.
yeah, but you tried flying, and it didn't let you get anywhere.
Well, flying to move around in the air, I think we have to do something with that, what we have available, with the tent and the encampment and, like, the logs and the fire pit. Like, I think it has to do with the amenity, or, like, the features there, like, the elements there.
Aurora, what middle school riddle book did you fucking pull this out of?
I just think back to last night when I watched a certain TikTok from Coco, and I may have made a comment and a hint.
Coco, what was the
stop
hint?
sending him shit. Coco, stop sending him
No,
shit.
No,
Let's
it wasn't
start
said
that.
something. It was Coco's
was like
own TikTok that
My
I
own
saw.
TikTok.
And I was like,
Which
haha,
I'm
this is
pretty
amazing.
sure
I should save this for tomorrow.
Are you gonna? I'm gonna.
Which I'm
fucking
pretty
open
sure I
TikTok.
watched.
You did,
I'm gonna
because I
open
liked your
TikTok
comment.
here. Hold on, let me just fucking- Hold on, what's?
Are you guys
It's a
looking up the TikTok?
multimedia.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I should have saved
I
it and
know.
like played it for stream.
You should
Go follow Coco and on TikTok. I don't remember what you're.
Well,
thing was
okay,
saying.
what we could try...
I don't remember.
It's just Coco Game Master.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was
What
numbers.
we
or
could
something.
try is still do it, like, go with what Amdrus was saying, go south for a little bit, see if we can figure out, and if we run into the weather effect, we deal with it there.
Might as well. Yeah.
That's a good plan.
Are you guys?
And we're just gonna have to rush out, like, figuring out what's going on, and hopefully if it's the same clues, then we have information, but if it's not, then we need to figure out how they're related and maybe find another location.
Yeah, we
Right.
should check like each camp if the clues are different, if they change.
Let's
right?
Let's take a $5.
Well, I think it was always the
Sure.
same, right? Because
I feel like this whole discussion
So-
could be a short rest, so you guys are more than welcome to hit a short rest. By the way.
Okay.
because
I'll do a
Zephyr-
Song of Rest as well while we're doing
Zephyr
this.
was
Anyone
Zephyr
using
was
hit
looping
die?
and saw us every time, so or at least we saw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would have seen it other
Yeah.
times.
So, yeah, I think it's the same. camp,
Amdrus,
so
roll.
maybe
Is it a D8 or is it a D10? I think it's a D10. No. Song of Rest is different. It's a D8. Sorry,
I'm trying to find it.
my mind is going.
all the different
It's
places.
just going.
Just going. Yeah. Just period. End of sentence. It's going. I'm pretty sure it's a D8. So anyone that is a rolling hit die can add a D. Like Amdrus, you can roll a D8 and they can add what you roll.
Cool.
I am almost for certain it's a D8 at this point.
Oh, I rolled max healing.
It might be a D10 because I leveled up.
Because it's not the same as your bardic inspiration.
You shut up. Take it back right now.
No.
What does the Song of Rest do?
Just gives you extra healing when you
That's
use
an
a hit
extra
die.
8 points of healing.
And he just
So
plays
you-
music or does something relaxing that kind of helps. Yeah. So if you use a hit die, you can heal whatever he just said and rolled, like an extra.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I
but you
already
have
hit. I rolled 7, so I hit perfectly what I needed.
to. Oh, okay. Well,
There you go. Well, there's an extra 8 in there for anybody who needs it, so you don't have to roll.
Dang,
two.
there you go.
that's a lot.
Hey, if you rolled 2 hit die, you could take one back and just take the 8 if you really
Yeah.
wanted to.
I don't have to
but
take any. I didn't get hurt. So.
You did not.
Wow.
Flexing, the one with the most hit points, and the one with the least took the most damage. Well, you were resisted, so maybe. Well, no, Zephyr was a bird, so it technically wasn't her damage. So yeah, you took the most damage. Sorry.
I think that's something
But hey, the resistance came in handy. Look at that. So, are you guys becoming a bird and flying? Keep in mind, Amethyst is in her lantern, and if she comes out, she cannot put you guys back in until a long rest. So you guys cannot do your lantern trick. So you can fly with 2 people on your back and carrying some. Your speed is just going to be half. But you can still fly.
Which it's 80 right now, right?
Fuck,
Or is
I
it
thought it was
60?
60. I'm pretty sure it's 60. So it'd be
So you'd be flying as
but-
fast as we would be walking.
right, but at least you'd be flying.
No, a giant eagle is 80.
Oh, there you go. Slightly faster.
So we'd be speed walking.
Yeah.
Wait, can't
Yeah, speed walking.
Amdrus can't Amdrus? How
Ah.
long does your thing work?
Oh, yeah.
I have mine, but it's only just me.
It's only at team, which it's I believe
that
the same
drops a
length,
person
but
for
that does
me.
drop this person, and
It
you
does
could
drop a person
you
for
could
me,
fly at full speed then.
Because well,
Um,
if I was flying at full speed and he was getting an assist, could I push him and then it'd be like 60 flying speed instead
Oh,
of
I
half?
thought you were talking about his lantern because he can go into his lantern.
Yeah, if he
Oh.
goes into
I
his
thought that's
lantern,
what
I
you were
can
talking
pull
about, I was
both
saying.
lanterns, and then Amdrus.
One's
and
like
I
a
can just-
perfume bottle. I think it's like a glass perfume bottle or something looking thing, and then one's
I was talking about his cloud thing. Or wait, is that Amethyst?
Amethyst has that. Yeah,
Amethyst has that.
that team also
yeah,
has
this-
flying, but yeah, it doesn't last
let's go
nearly
back
as
to
long.
team-
It doesn't
That's
last as nearly as long.
So yeah, I mean, you can go
Still-
chill
it's
in your
fine.
lantern if you want. It just only you can go into it until level 10. Then you can bring other people.
Yeah.
And it should be twice your proficiency bonus, so it'd be 8 hours as well.
Oh, okay, so yeah. That's what I thought.
So yeah, want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's like, I'll make
And
it easy on you.
You take to the sky, and you're just heading due south. Jesus.
Do Strouth.
Do-
Yeah, I
Straight
think I'm gonna
south.
go. How
Makes
okay? How long
Take
did
you
we
make no
travel the
damage.
first time? You said 2 to
A couple-
3 hours.
Yeah, a handful of hours in the morning.
We're
like-
faster flying though, right?
Yeah.
So you can do.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of how far to go.
You can
yeah,
do
I guess
what 5
2
hours
hours
of
south.
flying. So you could do 3 hours south flying, and then 2 hours that way, and
I'm gonna
Okay.
do the flip of that.
Uh,
Well,
it's
actually, should we
flipping.
go more south?
It
Should we
couldn't
just
hurt to
go
go
more
more
south?
south.
Okay, so 3 hours south and 2 hours east.
Okay. As you're kind of flying through, the heat is significantly worse up in the sky because you're not in the shade of the thick forest. So just the bright sun beating down on all of you as you're flying. The wind is kind of helping, but it's also just pushing the hot air around. So it's not helping too much.
It's a convection oven.
Hey, I feel
Yeah.
fine.
Zephyr, yes, actually you would, because you still have fire resistance as a bird. Because wild
Yay.
shapes. Because you can still breathe fire as a bird, which is great.
Everything's a dragon.
Yeah, exactly. When you're a dragon, everything's a dragon.
Exactly.
And yeah, you can kind of fly, what you said, 2 hours south and then 3 hours east?
No,
Other way around.
3 hours.
3 hours south and then 2 hours. Okay, so as you're kind of flying, make an athletics check using the bird
Athletics?
stats. Athletics, birds checks. Yeah, bird. Yeah. I'm gonna
Bird
shut up now.
checks.
19.
Bird stats is what I meant. 19. Okay, as you're kind of flying off and you kind of start to kind of curve around and start going east, you got a 19. I will say, as you're coming down to land, you can change if you want, but that's fine. But I would say, as you're like coming up to those last few minutes and you're going to fly down, I assume you don't go straight down. You'd probably go kind of diagonal down. As you're kind of flying down, and just before you land, winter. And you
Wait,
land
why would I
in
land?
snow because your wild shape's disappearing at the end of the
Oh,
5
sorry,
hours.
okay. I thought you meant after the 3 hours.
No.
Fuck.
And you hit the winter.
How fast can I like wild shape and catch them?
What do
Well,
you
we
mean?
landed.
Yeah, you landed.
As soon as we landed.
That's what I'm saying. Is as you were
Once
last,
we landed, then it was winter.
like, it was basically
Is what
like
you're saying.
as you were landing and transforming back, and
Oh.
everyone, it just went to winter again.
Straight up. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
And you,
And
I
I'm
will
like,
say,
God,
you
it's straight up 'cause
pass,
when we're too close.
you pass
It's a trap.
through the thick, lush, summer-filled, bright green trees and leaves, but when you land and look up, they're bare, and you just see the large trees and the sky.
Okay. Yep. So we're in the right area.
Do you guys walk forward?
I immediately go to the logs and start looking at
Yeah.
riddles again.
You kind of walk a couple minutes forward until you find the exact same clearing. This time, the blizzard isn't there. All your kind of footprints have been covered up though because of the blizzard.
Is the chest back in the tent, or is it where I left it?
It is back in the chest or the tent.
Fuck. Okay. Right. Zephyr was right. Chest is here.
Okay.
Chest is here again. What's in the chest? I just open it. What's in the chest again?
You can see there looks like the tinderbox, maybe a couple days of dried rations. There's a few vials of oil for the like kind of oil lantern that was sitting next to the bedroll. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I described.
Okay, I will take one of the vials,
Mhm.
put it into the lantern, fill
Okay.
it up, and then light the lantern.
Okay. You light the lantern.
And do the logs say the same thing as before in the same order?
As you look over, yes. You look at them, they have the exact same riddles.
Can I do a nature check on the fire pit and see if there's?
Make an
Yeah.
check.
I don't know what I'm trying to feel. I'm just trying to see if there's something that stands out, like it's not just Earth.
Do like a wisdom arcana check. Are you,
Yeah,
are
if
you
you-
pretty
if-
wise, Zephyr?
I'm
if
good
you-
at Arcana.
Yeah,
If
she said-
you- Well,
No, but it's a wisdom-based arcana, not intelligence.
so you'd be using your
would use
wisdom, not your intelligence. So because you're not proficient in Arcana, you'd just be making a wisdom check. If you wanted to kind of feel if there's something magical about it. If you are actively looking and trying to find something that doesn't look like it's natural, that's still a nature check. Or an investigation check, but I would assume you would want to do nature.
I still would probably do nature.
Okay. Do a nature check.
And that one's still intelligence based, right?
Mhm.
I'm not doing okay.
Yes, it's knowing what is part of nature and what isn't.
15.
15. You look, and you're fairly confident. Nothing seems out of ordinary. It just seems like there's charcoal, like there was a fire. There's no runes on it. There is nothing.
God.
With my lit lantern, I'm like, right, everybody here, everybody just stay here 1 quick second. I'm gonna take the lantern. I'm gonna start walking towards that middle path that I know loops back.
Okay. You walk a few minutes until you realize you are walking where you came, and you see your friends in front of you.
Right, lanterns.
And you all notice the blizzard starts again. As Amdrus, you start to walk closer, the wind picks up, and even though you guys were standing there, the wind starts to pick up and the blizzard starts to hit.
I think we should stop leaving the area. Out of character.
But there's 3 paths, right, going forward?
Yeah, so if you guys kind of walked, there was again that path straight forward, and there was 2 paths directly, like that T intersection. With
We haven't tried to take one of the other paths yet, right?
Nope.
No, we haven't.
Well, I think we should try.
I flew down those paths,
You did.
and they looped. Everything loops. There's, like, it's just this area. Which I'm kind of curious if the blizzard keeps getting worse each time we loop.
Who
I
in
think
here?
we should try.
Since
Okay.
Am just went forward, I'm gonna go right. I just want to walk the right loop,
Right?
the
Okay.
right path.
Okay. You start kind of walking down that way. You guys watch as Joel. Do you guys follow, or do you wait for Joel to either
just wait.
appear
No, I
again?
want to wait, and I want to wait. Like, I want to notice. Like, I want to pay attention to when the weather kicks up again.
Okay. The blizzard is staying the same. You wait. Amdrus popped back up maybe a minute or 2. You wait 5 minutes, and you don't see Joel.
Right, to the right, to the right. Let's go, everybody. Tip top.
Well, if flying didn't work, should we try to see what's to the left?
Well, Joel hasn't shown up, so I suggest we go right, since that's where he disappeared to.
All right, it's a valid point.
Okay. So you guys start walking that way. We'll jump to Joel. Actually, no. We'll do our break. And we'll find out what happened to Joel when we come back from our break.
Yay.
Yeah, I think something happened. We should.
You got fucked, my friend, and I'm so sorry.
So
We should
thank you
stop
all
leaving Joel by
for
himself.
This is all
Let's
your guys'
together.
fault.
thank you
I feel
all
like
for seeing
there's
this. Go get something to eat, something to drink, and we'll be.
I'm gonna go watch
right
all of Coco's
back.
TikToks on break.
Yeah, do
Bye.
it. Played the wrong song. Hold on. This is a hint for anyone watching if you haven't figured it out.
No, Coco's 100%.
One in the
dead. We're just-
stink.
It's another journey to save Coco.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. I'm with Coco.
And hey, this time
Oh,
it's
rip.
Oh, and Amethyst too.
there you go. Whoa.
Oh,
Well, half the
fuck.
party died.
Oh,
And the
God.
irony is that you're walking through like a forest again that looks all tangly. It's just daytime. It's not dark this time. Last time you saved him, you went through a dark forest without leaves. Anyways. Yeah. Anyhow. Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, we're back.
It was just
And we're
an
back.
hour of 5 idiots lost in a winter forest.
This is true.
That's the recap.
That's the recap.
Yep,
Yeah.
they got confused
Honestly.
and stuck on the first puzzle. So with that, as we jump back in it, Joel,
I know,
we're
you-
jumping
you caught that, right?
straight to you.
Yeah.
And
The first
Joel,
puzzle.
you start to walk kind of down this path, and you kind of look back, and you keep on going, and about maybe a minute trudging through the snow, from one step to the next, no snow. It's a bit dewy and wet, like a fresh spring morning. And you see beautiful flowers bloomed along the path. The trees are, you can see like a morning sun, kind of golden sun, kind of coming through the trees. Do you wait, or do you turn back, or do you walk forward? And I just realized there's no music.
I'm gonna keep walking forward.
I almost
Why not?
server muted Amdrus by accident, so it's fine now. I went to unserver mute the bot and I accidentally
The
almost clicked mute.
hate. The
It's
hate.
Pride Month. What can I say?
Jesus.
It's
I'm
our
very
turn
supportive.
to fight back. To
Oh
the
yeah, no, you're
extremes.
fine. But you know, we gotta have some kind of a
I'm
Anyways.
supportive is all I got. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you're.
I'm
It's fine. It can only do so far. I'm sorry.
proverbial.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Joel, you said you're continuing walking forward.
Yeah.
Okay. You keep on walking forward, and you start to see ahead another clearing of the forest. This time you are hearing water, like a waterfall. And as you get kind of closer, you can see what looks like, I don't want to say lake, like a pond, like a waterfall going into a pond. And you'll see there's a few deer drinking from this kind of watering hole, and a few like bunnies and a few animals. And as soon as you walk up and make noise and they catch it, they all look towards you and scatter off, kind of running off. And you were kind of left in this beautiful but now kind of quiet, other than water. You would see that on the shore of this little pond, let me get up my notes instead of saying it the wrong way. You can see what looks like a little canoe kind of pulled up to the shore on this little thing, and the waterfall is kind of like, if you're walking this way, the waterfall is coming down this way, and there's this pool, and the canoe is kind of not quite on the other side, but off to the side there's a path directly forward and a path to your right. Yes, to your right, and then the waterfall coming from the left. And you can see that there's this canoe, and you'll see what looks like five fishing poles, like pretty simple homemade fishing poles, kind of set inside set into like the rock or the dirt on the side, like propped there, and casted away into the water.
Can I walk into the water where they're casting at? I just want to walk around the water.
Yeah, you kind of go in, and it's not freezing, but it's
I'm
cold
walking
and
on
refreshing.
top of it.
Oh, right, you have a water. Yeah, you can walk on top of it. That's fine. Make a perception check.
18.
18. As you're kind of walking, you look down, and you'll see that there seems to be
Oh, it's a dirty 20. I'm sorry.
okay. You'll see there is a couple different kinds of fish that are swimming around and swimming away as you kind of walk across. Yeah.
And anything interesting with the waterfall?
Do you go investigate the waterfall?
Uh-huh.
Okay. As you start kind of walking over there,
A waterfall?
no, you would not be able to, unless you had like spider climb spell, and then you could. But Zephyr, Amdrus, technically Ateem and Amethyst, but actually Joel has you, so it's Zephyr and Amdrus. As you wait that kind of 5 minutes, and Joel doesn't appear back, and you start to kind of rush over there. At this point, did you have the fire going at all?
It's not up to me. That's up to.
I don't think so. I don't think we said we would do the fire the second time.
Okay, make Constitution saving throw. Make 2 for me. Because of the blizzard, it was very cold.
Me too.
No.
4 on one, 13 on the other.
15 and 19.
Okay, Amdrus, you'll take a total, so this is already halved, of 4 cold damage for the first one, and then you pass the second one before you guys already rush off. And you guys walk down, a minute or 2 through the snow until, like I described with Joel, you step from one step to the next. You are now in a total new place. This kind of morning, dewy kind of bright flowers. You can hear the rushing of water as you continue walking forward. Joel, what was your perception check? Dirty 20?
Yes.
Okay, and you're kind of walking towards the waterfall.
Waterfall.
Okay, as you're kind of walking over and you kind of walk to the side, you notice what looks like a path behind the waterfall.
Interesting. Okay.
So you now can see this is another 4 intersection in a way.
Gotcha. I want to walk back, and can I investigate the poles?
Sure. As you're kind of walking back, you would notice Zephyr and
Shut up.
Amdrus walking up in the distance.
I didn't even say anything.
I saw it. I saw the smirk.
What? I would never.
Something hit me.
Anyways.
Can I grasp the poles and?
Yeah.
That's
So
on purpose.
Zephyr and Amdrus, as you're walking up, you can see Joel is walking on this water. Like, Jesus, look at that. The irony. And you walk over and you grab one of the fishing poles.
I want to look at him.
Hey,
I was memeing about grabbing the pole.
Okay,
I want to gaze upon the poles.
Okay. As you admire the poles, there's 5 of them. They're just like really simple, kind of threaded with some kind of strong like string or whatever, and they are casted. And you notice that the I don't even know what it's called. The line, yeah, they're moving. Like they clearly have caught something, and they're just kind of sitting there, like stuck into the ground, holding still, like not reeling them in, and they're not being pulled out, but they clearly have caught fish that are kind of moving around. Zephyr, Amdrus, as you walk up, seeing Joel admiring 5 poles in the ground. What are you guys doing? Also, you telling Ateem
gonna
any
walk
of
up
this?
to him.
Telling Ateem to get out, or are you just gonna leave him in there?
I'll just tell through the bottle. He can hear me through the bottle, right?
Mhm.
Like, yeah, there's a new path. It's kind of nice out here, but like you could stay in there if you want. There's water and like there were bunnies, but it's up to you.
Okay. Ateem, did you come out?
Said there's water. Yeah. I'll come out and then realize that I'm now gonna fall into
Correct.
pond water.
As the wind starts to, like, as the cork kind of pops off. I wish I could do the Matt Mercer sound effect for that because I can't. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I can do other ones, but not that. And the wind kind of gusts around until you see Ateem form out of the wind as you go to land on surface, and you just go into the water, and you're soaking wet.
I'm over water. Sorry.
He speaks into it as Ateem's
Swings
below.
into it like I'm in the
And
water
you just
now.
see a bunch of like different colored fish kind of scatter around. You can see you have a high passive. You can see a couple of them are caught by a line. As you pop out of the water, you can see, you know, the fishing poles and everything. And now you're soaking wet.
Would have been nice to know you were over the water.
Good thing you have prestidigitation. You'll be fine, right?
Yeah, sure. That's
As you get out,
Mhm.
wringing out your
Yeah,
clothing and
I'll be
drying yourself.
fine.
I don't know if can prestidigitation dry you.
I think so.
It can clean you. I don't know if it can technically.
clean.
I don't think it can technically dry you. I think you need like a gust spell,
Which
to blow dry you, which I think you also have. So I mean,
I also have.
regardless, you could still do it, and you just kind of start blow drying yourself.
it just
Yeah, do your hair,
Right.
you know, good wash
yeah.
with the hot,
I'm
the
just-
heat, and everything. You know, it might need it.
Right.
I will point out to everybody there's a hidden path behind the waterfall.
Very classic.
Right. Should we look for more riddles? I'd like to inspect the fishing poles for riddles.
Yeah. What's with the poles? They
Sure.
have fish attached to them, but somehow the poles are not being pulled. I don't.
Do you?
Let's
Can
Can I
reel
look
in.
at the fish?
I want to reel
Sure.
in one.
Oh,
Sure. Zephyr, are you like sticking your head in and looking, or are you just looking like into the water? The water's fairly clear, so I mean,
I'll
it wouldn't
stick
be
my
too
head
clear.
in and see
Okay.
if there's anything specific about the fish. I'll probably look to one on my left side and one onto the right and see if they're
Sure.
different.
Make a nature check. And Joel, as you kind of walk up and you grab this, you
Dirty
feel something like some kind of magical force like glue you to it,
Oh no.
and it starts
Oh.
pulling you. I need you to make an athletics check, please, as you get into a fishing challenge.
Sure.
Just
sure.
touching
Oh,
everything.
that's a nat one.
On that one,
Let
you go
the pirate-
flying into the water, and you
I mean,
cannot
it's a
let go
two.
of this. Oh, is it a natural one or is it
It's a
two one?
natural one, and I
Oh
got a
yeah.
two.
Well,
So
you
it's-
kind of go flying into the water, or I guess because you're wearing a water walking, you slam into the water, and you cannot let go of this. Like even if you try, you are compelled to hold it. We'll get there in a moment as you see that happen.
Oh, he didn't want us to sit on the logs, but he'll touch the pole, won't he?
Zephyr,
Yeah.
It's a thick
Uh,
pole.
What
dirty
did you get?
20.
Dirty 20.
20.
As you're looking around, you can see multiple kinds of like colors of fish. They all kind of look a bit similar. A lot of them kind of have this like hooked beak looking, I don't know, I guess it's not a beak, but mouth of a fish. And there's like a bright red one. I should probably have a picture of this. I would know.
I meant the ones on the poles.
That you can't tell. There's a bunch of fish going around. Oh, well,
I can't see which ones are connected to the poles.
no, because it's like a fine like string that's going through. So
Okay.
as there's a bunch of fish swimming around because Joel just slammed into the water, you can't
Line
quite
is
pick
green
up.
and-
Yeah,
But I
quite
can't tell which one's like staying in a certain radius.
None of them are.
So these fish can just swim anywhere. They're just somehow connect.
Mm,
Okay.
Magical. We're in a magical land. Okay.
Oh,
We're
Amdrus,
in a
what were you
magical
doing?
land of bullshit, Zephyr.
Well,
fucking
Try
lay.
the fishing poles to see if there was any magical runes or lettering or anything on them. And
Nope.
then Joel just fucking grabbed one out from
Mhm.
under me.
Because
so,
I've looked at them.
There's
and
5
he
of
said
them.
that they were normal.
22 on my investigation.
They look
We
like
also-
normal,
Nothing fancy about it.
nothing fancy.
I mean, you guys.
There's
sat on
the
log
canoe
for-
there as well.
Fair.
Is-
I mean,
Is Joel stuck in one spot or is he just moving around?
Speaking of which,
everywhere?
as you slam forward, make another, as you kind of get back up to try to reel this thing back in, make another athletics check.
it's very Looney Tunes trying to hard.
Ooh, that one's a lot better.
Yeah,
18.
18. You're able to kind of pull back and stand back onto the ground or the shore, and you're kind of pulling this thing, and you can feel it getting closer and closer.
The pole is just
Is
getting
anyone-
closer and closer.
No, the fish.
The
You're reeling
fish.
in the fish,
We're
Joel.
reeling in.
Feel it.
Um,
Maybe we have to pull out the fish and see if the fish has something in it. On it.
There's also a secret path in the back of the waterfall. Joel said.
Mhm.
So
What do you
There
guys
are
doing?
Is
five
the canoe-
poles here.
is the canoe
There's-
like on the shore?
Yeah, it's pulled up to the shore.
Can I investigate that too?
as you kind of go over and like, are you like looking for like magical runes or something, or
Yeah,
or are you just
I'm
glancing
I'm looking for more.
okay?
I'm
Make an
looking for
investigation
BS that
check.
might have affected the polls.
Sure, yeah. Make a make an investigation check. As Joel, as you're in this challenge, I like to think that like when we focus on you, it's just like panicking, and then it's just outside. They're just kind of like
Everybody is just
cool.
Yeah.
It's very
chill.
Looney Tunes, just like
We're
you
calm.
standing on the top of the
Yeah,
lake,
and you're
like,
just
trying
like-
to break into it.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like bowing a lot. Make another athletics check, please.
18, by the way.
18. As you're looking around the canoe, and Joel's possibly struggling. What'd you get? 4. Joel's like
4.
getting pulled off, or pulled further in.
The fish is pulling
losing-
you off. Nice.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This poll
Um,
is a battle.
It is. Amdrus, as you're looking in there, you can see what looks like some kind of travel cloak that's kind of folded up into it. And as you're looking around it and you pick up the travel cloak, there is a what looks like a leather bound, like a well-traveled, well-used, it's fraying, bound book, like a journal kind of thing, like a little notebook.
I would like to open and read. Like Joe, calm down. I'm trying to
you
read.
open it. What languages do you know?
Kind of orcish, common, and
Halfling?
halfling.
So as you're kind of going through this, you don't really understand the language. Actually, I knew you didn't know that. I don't know why I asked. I'm sorry. I just looked at what the language was. As you're looking through, you can't tell the language until you get maybe about halfway, like the very direct middle. So it kind of almost easily gets to that point. And there is one like part that is in common. That says, once grown, I leave the nest. I find the salty sea is best. But when the end is near, I do not fear, for home is fresh and the place for my death. What am I?
Great, more riddles.
It's a fish riddle.
Joel, make another athletics check.
3.
Can you repeat the riddle again?
This time,
seed?
the pole gets ripped out of your hand and disappears into the water. And it kind of like, ow, it hurts. Like, rope burn when it like runs on. That's kind of what it feels like. I mean, you have gloves, so it's probably fine. And after a moment, like anyone who like looks away and looks back, the pole is back where it was before you grabbed it, like in the ground. You
I'm
have
gonna take the book
failed the
and
test.
I'm like toss it at Atem. I'm like, Atem, you're a learned individual. You don't know what any of this gibberish is.
No, you don't recognize language.
Sure.
Except for the riddle in the middle of the book.
Oh, really? Oh, God.
The riddle is in common. Everything else, you have no idea. It looks just like symbols
Can you
and
repeat the
gibberish
riddle?
and scribbles. Yeah. Once grown, I leave the nest. I find the salty sea is best. But when the end is near, I do not fear, for home is fresh and the place for my death. What am I?
You gotta speak slower. End is near what?
I was speaking slowly. But when the end is near, I do not fear, for home is fresh and the place for my death. What am I? This is great. I love riddles.
It's gotta be sea turtles.
I also just gotta. I'm gonna say this out. Jem is the one that wrote this one. A lot of them we found on the internet. She wrote this one.
Is it sea turtles? It's gotta be sea turtles.
It's so specific.
No.
I mean, I guess.
I don't know
Once
why
grown, I leave the nest. What's the second line?
I find the salty sea is best.
That's technically all one line, but yeah.
end is near. I don't fear.
For home is fresh,
Fresh.
and the place for my
Place
death.
and my death.
So
But why would that be sea
Salty sea.
turtles?
It's
Only-
not. I said it's not. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
We'll meta it.
So a
That's
place
fine.
where
We can meta it.
a creature goes. I'm assuming fresh is fresh water. So I'm assuming it's got to be like a creature that goes from salt.
It's-
So salt to fresh.
Anyone else doing anything else? Anyone else
I do-
grabbing a fishing pole?
I do want to like look at
No,
the hole
I'm not.
that Joel just grabbed.
Uh-huh.
Is it a seagull?
No.
Okay.
I would like to just like look at it and be like, See, you need years of sea training for something like this, and I'm gonna completely make a fool of myself. I would like to
Cool.
also. I don't want to like brace
as
my
you grab
foot
one.
against the floor,
Oh my god.
like really like dig my
And-
heel in, and
yeah.
then like put 2 hands on the pole.
Yep.
And
you
I'll
are
tap
like
him on the back and cast guidance on you real quick.
beautiful.
Love it.
You will get guidance as you grab it. You feel that like compulsion that you cannot let go of this. And I like to think this is a game, and you immediately see like the Stardew Valley like fishing
The
pole
little
thing
fish
pop up, and you
middle.
start like struggling. So make an athletics check.
Perfect. They're 21.
21.
Oh, hold on, let me just. 22.
Okay. As you start to pull it, it's giving you a fight, but you got this. This is pretty easy. Anyone else doing anything else?
Pirate, is it?
No. Amdrus, do another one.
24.
24. As you're pulling it and getting it, it's getting closer and closer to the shore. You almost got it. Anyone doing anything?
I'm just thinking about this.
Okay. Make another athletics check.
21.
21. This time, you yank hard, and you all see a fish come flying out. He is successfully reeled in the fish, and that compulsion to hold it is gone as the fish lands on the shore or into the boat, almost just the way you threw it. It like lands into the boat. Roll me a d4 for me.
I'll tell you, it's gonna be like, I may not be a learned individual book smarts, but I do love my magic. I'm going to use comprehend languages.
Sure.
There you go. And it's a 2 for me.
A
Yeah.
2. Oh shit, I did the wrong thing. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Sorry,
Comprehend
I'm
languages. Beautiful. Does it? You can then read it, but it doesn't tell you what.
Understand any written
Right, but it
language
doesn't
that
tell you
see.
what the.
Oh, it won't tell. I'm not.
Yeah.
I just want to look at. I just want to be able to read. the
No,
rest
no,
of
no.
the book.
It doesn't tell you what language it is, right? You just can read it. Like.
Oh,
or,
yes.
Or would it tell you? Do you think it would be like? you
You
would
also
know.
understand. You understand any written language that you see.
For the hell of it, it's fine. I'll just tell you. As you're reading this over, and Zephyr, if you glance over, you get that it is written in Druidic, which is why it seems like random symbols and scribbles. And it just
Of course,
seems.
I was like, I shouldn't look at it, but I should have.
Yeah, you're the only one that would know. Which is why I knew you guys didn't know it. I don't know why I asked Amdrus, because I was like, right, it's in Druidic. As you're reading it, it is.
I feel like I still wouldn't
the
know,
most-
because I feel like Druidic is such a ancient
It is,
and like
yeah.
non-studied language. Like I probably wouldn't know what it is, but I can read it.
Yeah. As you're reading it, it is like a day-to-day, super bland, super boring book that gives no clue to what is going on. It is just like, day 1, I found a lake. Day 2, I like water. It tasted good. Day 3, I traveled. Like, it's super, super dry, and you're like, how many days? And you start to skip it, and it goes like for hundreds of days until you hit the riddle, and then you realize it ends basically after that page. And it's just blank for the rest of the book.
Yeah, this book is boring. For the record, just saying.
Wonderful.
Um,
Oh, for my 2.
oh yes, 2.
Yes.
Right. Sorry. Shit.
I'm
I got
gonna lean
distracted.
over to Atame, since I kind of glanced over. I was like, oh, I didn't know you could read this.
You will see.
through the-
Sorry.
I have my tricks. What is it? I have no idea.
Wait, you don't know what you're reading?
No, I can just read it. Like I can read it. I have no idea what these symbols
Oh.
are. It's not a language I've
It's-
ever known.
It's the language of the druids. It's druidic.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I feel like that was easy. I mean, I guess I would only know it then.
not a druid.
Well,
And
you
I'm
know
not-
so much though. I think you
know,
should at
right?
least know what the language you're
I
reading.
know, right?
As
I mean, do I really need to know the language if I can understand it? As long as I can understand it, it's fine.
Maybe you can learn to speak it.
Someone's angry.
Sorry, my dogs are fighting right there.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, he was
we
trying.
got
I'll tell you, he was trying to speak it.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I can get my throat to really pronounce it.
It's in the back. You
It's
gotta
really
hit
in the
it.
back. Yeah.
It's a lot of like consonants. It's I imagine it very like Latin, like learning how to speak Latin,
Yeah.
and something like that.
Very ancient, like the foundation of language.
yeah, exactly. Very much so. Actually, probably. Very close to. Amdrus. As you look into the canoe and see this fish, you can see it is like a bright red color that kind of has like a large bump on its head, and its mouth kind of peeks up a bit with like a little like hook at the end, and it's like bright red, red and green ish.
Zephyr, do you know what the fuck this fish is? It's weird.
If you're
Would I know?
proficient in nature, you can make one. I know, Zephyr, you are, so you can make one.
Okay.
What if I'm half proficient in nature?
The
I'm a
next
nature
hour.
cleric.
I mean, yeah.
Oh. I actually got a natural 20.
Hey.
There you go.
You like
I'm not
glance
even gonna
over
roll.
and you go, oh, it is what would be known as a sockeye salmon.
Oh,
That. I was gonna say the way you're describing it, it sounds familiar, but I could not place it.
salmon. Oh,
A sockeye salmon. Right.
That's a good. That's a good.
So edible.
Oh, maybe the answer is on one of the poles for the fish. I will grab another pole.
Okay. Is anyone else, Joel, are you doing anything while that team's reading and they were being sassy and Amdrus was looking at this fish?
Can I go investigate the cave?
Sure. You just kind of start walking that
And he
way.
disappears again.
Amdrus, you grab onto this pole, make an athletics check.
That's an 8 plus 7, so 15.
15. Okay, yeah, you're kind of pulling it in. Zephyr, team, are you doing anything?
James just trying to figure out what this riddle could be.
Okay, do you need me to reread it or you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Is it
Okay.
a sockeye
You
salmon?
can,
As I'm
I
like
think.
holding onto the pole.
It says,
Can I look at the fish?
Sure.
Sorry, when you're.
Yeah. If you're just, yeah, sure. Make an investigation check, because that's fun. The riddle is, once grown, I leave the nest. I find the salty sea is best. But when the end is near, I do not fear. For home is fresh, and the place for my death. What am I?
Aurora, I just want to see if the fish were all the same, but just different colors. Or
Oh,
they
you're-
all different.
You're looking back
In the
into
water.
the water. Oh, okay. Make a nature check.
I wouldn't be able to just tell if they look the same.
Well, there's a bunch of fish. It's not like there's only 5 fish.
No, yeah, that's what I was meaning. Like, if generally, like, oh, they're just different colors, but they're the
Right,
same
s-
shape.
Yeah, make a nature check to be
Okay.
able to figure out if they're all the same fish or not.
All right, 17.
17. There seems to be like a mix of all kinds of fish. There's multiple colors. You can see a couple more of these sockeye fish. None of them like stand out more. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, that's fine.
Amdrus, make another athletics check.
Albatross, is it?
The answer for the riddle?
Yeah.
No.
14.
14. This time as you're reeling in it pulls back and you kind of have to like steady yourself and you kind of lose a bit of ringing it in. Kind of getting this one's a bit harder. Joel.
DM, I can lift one size larger than me. Do I still gotta struggle? Do I get advantage?
Actually maybe.
As
Yeah,
an
sure.
orc, I can lift one size larger
That's
than me.
true. Why not? Give
Okay.
yourself advantage.
Tadpole.
Why not?
Ooh, tadpole's not bad.
Tadpole.
Oh, I thought you were calling yourself a tadpole. Like you're
No.
skinny and small
Oh.
compared to the big Amdrus here. I thought that was
mean,
the
also-
joke.
Also,
Um,
It's a new,
it is not
it's a new
tadpole.
category.
Amdrus, what'd you get?
24.
24. So never mind, you're able to pull this one much stronger. It is putting up much more of a fight than the first one, but you're still pulling into it. Joel, as you're walking away from the chaos that's happening, you can kind of come up and you can kind of see a little bit of a path. Like the rocks are a bit wet, so you kind of have to be careful. But are you going in like past the waterfall and going into this tunnel? It just kind of is dark. Like you have dark vision, so like you can see it's a tunnel and it goes in a bit. But you don't see anything in it right now. It just looks.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Fuck
Okay.
it.
So you start kind of walking in. Amdrus, make another athletics check.
25.
25. Didn't even need to roll then. This time you're able to pull it and it flies off. And once again, even if you're trying not to do that, it like flies and lands into the canoe and flops around a bit.
D4?
Yes.
I just had a D4 up here.
Oh.
I'll roll a D8 and just cut it in half.
Joel, as you're walking in, are you lighting anything? Because there's no light here. Or are you just walking in?
No, I'll light up my light.
Cast light?
I cast light on my mace.
Okay. You kind of walk
Like
up.
a torch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of walking in, making it kind of bright up. We got one. So this one is a bit smaller than the sockeye. This one's more green. It almost has kind of like a stripy look to it, and its head is very like a baby blue, and the fins are kind of a darker green blue. If you look closely, its mouth isn't quite as prominent like a hook at all, but it has a little bit of it, where the sockeye was very evident there.
Zephyr, what's this one?
I'm gonna go look and see if I can figure it out.
I definitely don't know what that is.
Joel, you can make a perception check.
15.
The low in sorcerer. to
15.
continue to look at
You
this.
look over and it takes a little bit, but you're able to deduce that this is what is called a chum salmon.
It's salmon. The answer is salmon. Whatever the riddle question is, salmon.
Correct.
I figured it out with
Tricky
my
guys.
superior fishing skills.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you're kind of walking in and looking, it kind of curves around a bit, and then as you kind of curve around that corner, you see something kind of in the back that gets a light up, and because of the light, you see it, and it is this larger kind of brown furry creature that immediately kind of shifts and moves, and you just see this large head look at you of a giant bear. And
God,
all
it's
of you
Justine!
hear
It's just
a roar, like a bear's roar, and it gets up. I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Goodness. Why would it be salmon?
Because salmon go back to fresh water when they go to die.
No.
I got a nat
That was
20.
Ataib.
Oh,
That was
okay.
Ataib's response to Amdrus, just being like,
Oh.
"What? No, it couldn't be salmon. That's stupid. Why? It's so specific."
You can thank Jem for that one.
It would just be like, "Why?" It's just Ataib
I had no
yelling,
idea.
"Why would it be salmon?" And then all of a sudden we hear this roaring of a
Yeah, it's
of a
salmon. So 25 to 20. I should
my God,
probably
my
be writing this.
initiative.
Hope
Nat
bad.
20.
What are these
Nat
rolls
20.
today?
Which makes sense considering you saw this thing. It wasn't
My
really a
only
surprise.
good rolls today were the con saves.
Yeah. Sorry,
I rolled
22.
worse than you for initiative.
Yeah,
I got
22.
22.
Ugh.
Okay. And Joel, you got a natural 20, right?
Nat 20.
Cool.
So it's like,
I think
blue sky do, we
total-
can't do.
Total of
Honestly.
Joel
22.
22. Oh, so you guys go at the same time.
Okay,
Cool,
go
I'm
first.
sorry.
He just
Crit
gets an natural. Yeah, he gets an extra action coming around. 20 to 15. Nothing. 15 to 10.
10.
Hey. And Amdrus, what'd you get?
5.
Amdrus got a 5.
Rolled a natural 1.
No.
Oh, a natural 1 all the way at the bottom. My question is, are you grabbing another fishing pole while this is happening?
I feel like
You
I
think
would have
you
been
would
like, it's
immediately-
salmon. Like I yelled out like, it's salmon, and then Akeem's like, why would it be salmon? And then the
It's
bear
brown.
roars, and I'm like, oh.
All right.
I don't
Cool.
think I would have grabbed a pole in time.
Beautiful. As this bear roars and starts running towards you, Joel, you react first, and Zephyr, technically you'd be reacting at the same time. What are you guys doing?
I would like to quickly cast Animal Friendship on the bear.
There you go.
I was also gonna cast Speak with Animals, so I'm glad we're on the same boat.
I was gonna say, like, you guys are like, because he's in the cave behind the waterfall. You guys are on the other side of the lake. Like, you guys are pretty far from it. You don't know what's happening. You don't see it. You just hear the roar. Just, you know. Friendship. Hold on.
Friendship.
Friendship. I want to double check something.
Devil check something.
How
I
wise
did
is a
say-
bear?
How wisdomous.
Well, actually, intelligent, because it has to have. It can't have an intelligence
Yeah.
higher
Oh shit! I didn't know if it was like charm person where it would have advantage on the save because, whatever, because you're currently hostile, like in combat with it. So as you kind of get up and you cast this spell, it does not have more than tone, so it makes a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Wisdom, it's actually fairly wise. That is an 18.
It succeeds.
All right, as you kind of cast this and it just seems to like roar back at you, you do have another action if you want to do it now, and you still have your movement or bonus action.
DM, would you say he's smarter than your average bear?
Maybe
right.
wiser.
Since that didn't work, I'm gonna just try something else. Fuck it.
Mhm.
Dominate beast.
Oh,
First level spell, 5th level spell.
Yeah.
Oh, dominate is 4th level.
Oh, it's 4th level. Oh yeah, I'm thinking dominate person.
oh boy.
This is another wisdom saving throw.
Another wisdom saving throw.
Try with creatures or friendly.
It says
fighting.
if you're
has
fighting,
advantage.
it has advantage.
It does. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that succeeds.
So you cast that, and it just roars back, and it's like rushing you now at this point.
I'm gonna turn and run.
Okay, so you start kind of charging. The cave itself is only maybe like 20 feet where you kind of was. So you're kind of rushing, but to get out is that kind of slippery rock. It would be either half movement. It's like 10 feet of half movement, or you can make an acrobatics check to not slip.
Acrobatics check to not slip.
Okay, make an acrobatic check. And you can go your full speed.
4.
So as you're running, you kind of maybe forget that it's slip, and you just slip and fall, and you hit the water, and the waterfall just like hits you and like pushes you under the water because it's so strong, and you just get like you guys see Joel briefly like slip and like pop out, and then just get shoved under the water.
The whole time I'm screaming, bear, bear. It's a
Bear!
fucking bear.
Can we hear you scream bear, or is it
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
You just hear bear, bear, and it just gets cut off, and you just see him get like basically being drowned by a waterfall at this point. Cool.
I'm getting waterboarded right now.
Yeah, 100%. Zephyr,
very hot?
what are you doing?
Okay. Hey, I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
You do not see this thing. It is in a cave behind a waterfall.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't see. You were like
Yeah,
30. You'd be
there-
like 40 feet away from it.
you're
Yeah,
right.
he
I
is
forgot.
far off.
I didn't think about that.
You could hold action.
I mean, you can walk.
I mean, yeah, you still have
Yeah,
30
walk
feet
up
away.
and then hold action.
Yeah. Well, you said how
Speak
far
with
away is
animals
it?
is just on yourself for 10 minutes. It's not so you can speak to animals for 10 minutes. If that 'cause
Yeah,
that-
but how far away is the bear?
Well, you can still have
What?
it up for 10
yeah,
minutes.
you just cast it on yourself and it just lasts, and you can talk to animals for 10
You'll
minutes.
be able to talk to
I-
it when you
I
get
know.
there.
Oh, okay.
I get it. I was just asking how far away the bear was.
He would be probably anywhere between 30 to
However
40
far
feet. You're not
waterfall
sure.
needs
You
to
don't
be.
see the bear. You just have heard it and heard Joel before he got waterboarded by the waterfall.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
there's a bear.
So I'll still cast it then,
Okay.
and I'm gonna walk over to the
There's
area.
there's no maps for this?
I thought about it,
Uh,
but it's one creature. I didn't want to. have a map.
Well, the locations are.
Are you just walking up to?
Yeah.
They're not at all.
I want to walk the
Same
30
size.
feet
That's it.
towards it, but I'm gonna like also say out loud, like, hey, it's really okay. We're
You,
not
you,
trying to
I-
cause any harm.
Okay.
If I can comment.
Okay. I will say because it's hostile, you would not be able. You would have to use an action to try to persuade it while talking. Like you wouldn't be able to do the bonus action disadvantage roll because it's hostile.
Okay.
Just let you know. So you can kind of move over there. Is there anything you'd like to do with your bonus action?
No.
Okay. So you can. Are you walking your full 30 feet, like to the edge of the waterfall?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you kind of go in, you can kind of see a bit of this, like, bigger than normal bear. Like I think bears are medium size. This would be like large category size. Well, I think they're normally large, so it might be actually bigger, but still. Yeah, this is a large beast. So where Justine was a medium-sized bear, this is like twice the size of what Justine would have been. Okay, and you can kind of see it. With that, unless there's anything else you're doing, I don't think there is much, right?
No, I would have my hands up trying to like.
You'll see
Okay.
the bear rush as its turn, and it is going to swipe down, unbothered by the waterfall, at Joel. For a bite and 2 claw attacks. So, the bite, I know I said claw, but the bite is going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
You will take 12 points of piercing damage. The first claw is, I don't think, going to hit 12 to hit.
Nope.
Second claw is going to be a 26 to hit.
Yup.
That is cocked. And you will take 12 more points. That was weird. That was a lot of 12s. 12 more points of slashing damage as it's just like attacking you down in this water as you are prone and waterboarded. That is its turn. It seems to be like singly focused on Joel, and as it's clawing, it notices you finally. There's Zephyr, and like roars towards you. Atim and then Amdrus on deck. My God, my phone is going crazy.
Cool. So I am still, I guess, by the whatever canoe or wherever the book was that we found.
Yeah.
So how far off is that to the?
So it would be all the way
I keep
across.
wanting to
It'd
say
be,
volcano waterfall.
so it'd be like 25 feet
Oh, okay.
or 30 feet, because you're kind of basically on opposite ends. So it'd be 30 feet.
Right. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Then I'll use. I have my movement is 35, so I'll just use the majority of my movement to get up to the point at which I can see the bear.
I mean, you can kind of see it through the waterfall. Like it's like
Through the
half
waterfall?
standing in
Oh,
the
I see,
waterfall.
I
So
see.
it would have half cover.
That's fine. I want to use
God damn it.
phantasmal force.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we had that. It's an intelligence save?
Yes.
Or wisdom save? Intelligence save.
Intelligence. Yeah.
This is not battle music. I just realized it didn't have it on. That is a -4. That is a dirty 1.
Wait, -4. Is there a limit? Because I know sometimes when some
Oh,
of
yeah.
these spells, they're like,
That's a good point.
if the creature has like this,
I should
it doesn't
probably
affect.
put on battle music. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second.
But
It's
it
a
does
very
not.
calm battle.
It
Does
is.
not. It does not have that stipulation. Or at least I'm not
Okay.
seeing it.
Well, that is a dirty 1. 5 minus 4.
Oh my gosh, poor baby. Cool. So you craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature that you can see within range. I'll just. There's like a bunch of salmon just kind of like flopping
Uh-huh.
in its mind right now. And I cool. He's now distracted by all these salmon.
Okay. I should probably look at this spell.
On a failed save, the creature, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon of your choice that is no larger than 10-foot cube. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Perceivable only
10
to that
feet.
target. No effect on undead or constructs. Includes sound, temperature, stimuli of any kind. Target can use its action to examine against my spell save to see. So just an investigation check, basically, against my
Rationalize
spell
any
save.
illogical outcomes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you saying that it is if the target survives its fall, it still believes the bridge exists? Oh, okay. Are you saying that they're slapping him in the face and making him do damage, or just like trying to like blind him and distract him? Because you can do a d6 of psychic damage if the phantasm would act like it's doing damage.
They're like, because he's like looking into the water, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
focus on
they're
that.
like jumping out and like
Which you
slapping
can kind of
in
see
the-
a bit of blood now.
in the
because it's
face.
all- Okay, just slapping him. Okay, make a roll d6.
Cool. Where'd my spell go? Here it
Be
is.
bludgeoning, I guess, but it's technically
Psychic.
psychic. Yeah.
So 3.
3 points. Okay, that's your action and some of your movement. What would you like? Or I guess you wouldn't have had to move. So, what are you doing? Anything else? The rest would be Amdrus, but looks like he's gone.
For the time
here.
being, no. I'm
Okay.
just gonna. Yeah. This will be my turn for now.
Okay, Amdrus, it would be your turn. Are you
Sorry,
distracted?
It's just real freaking hot. No, it's
Feel
just
that.
real hot in Phoenix.
I'll just
so,
be like,
That's why I have a fan.
Joel, it's distracted. If you can get out of the water.
yeah, I will. It obviously I can't run across the water. I'll just
Correct.
run as. I'll just action dash get as close to Joel as I can.
Okay. Action dash, or do you want a bonus action? Because you can use
I can
adrenaline.
bonus action. I can bonus action adrenaline rush.
Because that way you can still get 2 attacks on. Because you could get to it.
Yeah. No, let's do that.
Okay. What's happening? As you rush that way, are you attacking the bear? It seems like it looks. You don't see the fish, but you guys see like it looks like it's reacting to being slapped in the face and kind of swiping out and getting mad at nothing that's there.
I will.
Feed the bear the fish or they're in the canoe.
I will hold my action, my 2 attacks.
Okay.
And wait for Zephyr to give me the all clear to just start swinging on the bear.
Okay. Joel / Zephyr.
I'm gonna yell out. I'll have my warhammer and my scimitar drawn, and I'm like, Zephyr, do I hit the bear or not? And then just like be ready.
Zephyr, Joel, who's going first? What's happening?
Do you want to go first, Joel?
I mean, I'm just gonna stand up and hit the bear. So, is that what I mean, that's what we're doing, right?
You would have
I'm
to use half
trying
your
to talk
movement.
to the bear.
Yeah, I was like, I
Push
know
yourself up.
she's trying to talk to the bear, so
I mean, the bear just fucked me up.
Yeah, so I wouldn't blame you if you just went ham.
Yeah. I was right. It is a huge bear. So it is a category larger than what the sets would say. So it was a large bear. It's a huge bear. This is the biggest fucking animal you've probably ever seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like bigger than
yeah.
the giant eagle that you turn into.
I'm gonna stand up
it's a kaiju.
and I'm going to
Not that
have
any
my
of you
mace
guys-
in one hand
Dragons are bigger.
and I'm gonna
Yeah.
have
I meant animal, like it's a beast.
my dagger in my other hand, and I'm gonna just fight this bear, mace and dagger.
Oh, no shield.
Is mace a light weapon?
I mean, I think so.
It might be. I don't know. Does it say
Doesn't
light?
say.
If it doesn't say, then it is not, meaning you
It
cannot
is a
dual wield.
simple.
Yeah, but it would have to be a light weapon to be able to dual wield. So you wouldn't be able to dual wield. Sorry,
Okay,
unless you
well-
have 2 daggers.
No, I don't have 2 daggers, so
Okay.
I'll just hit it with.
Don't you only
my
need?
mace.
Don't you only need one of the?
Both have to be light. Yes. That's why 2 daggers or 2 scimitars or like a short sword and scimitar or dagger are like the classics
Yeah.
because those are all light weapons. Yeah. So roll
But
hit.
2 weapon fighting still counts.
Because
No.
the mace is a one-handed weapon, though.
Yeah. But so the way 2-handed works, unless you have the dual wielding feat, which allows you to ignore the light-handed thing, which Amdrus has, which is why he can do his warhammer.
Oh.
when you attack with a light weapon, as your bonus action, you can attack with a second light weapon. But the mace you're attacking with in the first one isn't a light weapon. You can't use your bonus action. Yeah. So, cool. So
I
roll
will
to hit.
hit it with the mace.
Yep.
Yeah. 14.
14 hits. It's a bear.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, not that any of you guys have played Elden Ring, but if you've seen the rune bears, that's what I was imagining. I hate them. They're massive bears and they're terrifying.
Oh,
Love it.
no.
But they're huge.
11 damage.
11. Okay.
And then I'm gonna bonus action cast my spiritual weapon,
And you can attack again. Oh, Jesus.
and I can
Turned up
attack.
the music
There you
way too much
See,
by
it's
accident.
it's a light weapon. It's a weapon made of light.
Ayo. Worked out in the end.
I'm
Roll to hit.
very dumb, and I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No,
sorry,
it's
I
okay.
was
And then Zephyr.
19 to hit. Gonna hit,
19 hits.
and
D8.
that does.
You're just doing second
6.
level, right?
Yeah,
Okay. 6
and
points
that
of
does
damage.
6 damage.
Okay. Zephyr.
And that's
Unless you're moving. There, Joel. You would have to use like 20 feet of movement because you would have had half movement to get up and then 5 more feet to like stand on the water. Get back up.
Yeah.
Okay. Zephyr. Should you
I was gonna do something else, but I can't remember something.
Does he? Do you want to try to calm it down?
I don't think it's gonna work if Joel just fucking bashed it.
Well, you can certainly try. You cast the spell, so
No, because I kind of don't want to waste a turn because I don't think it's gonna work.
sure. What would you like to do then?
I don't even know. You know, we're just gonna go Scorching Ray at. We'll go 4th level.
Jesus.
So that's what, 5 rays? Is it the second level spell, right? Yeah. 5.
Yeah, it's 2 levels higher.
Yeah.
Movie last night, by the way.
Five.
Okay, so
I
5,
watched it last night.
5 rays. I'm gonna shout like, or I do it. Tell Amdrus like, no, go for it, and just.
She
yeah,
says that
so-
as you like glance over and you just see these 5 arcs of fire like go around you towards the thing. You're just like, Jesus. So you're like, go for it.
Heard.
Very dramatic. And then you can use your reaction to get off your 2 attacks there, Amdrus.
All right.
If you want to roll those ahead of time to speed it up a little.
Would I
Okay,
have been able to position myself in a flanking?
No.
No.
we wouldn't have,
okay,
we wouldn't
that's
have been
all.
able to get behind it because it's kind of blocking
Got it.
the entrance where it is.
That's all I needed to know.
It's a big boy. It like just fits the like entrance of this cave. Like it fills it up basically, which is a good thing.
27.
You saw it and got to run away before it blocked you in there, because it could have. 27 hits. It's
Do you want me?
armor class is 12, so just roll all of them. If you get over a 12, add all of them
Okay.
together.
All gonna hit. They're all over 12.
All gonna hit. So then that's 2d6 times. That's 10d6.
10d6. Okay,
10d6,
we're gonna do
sorry.
it on here.
Jesus.
2d6 per hit, and you hit with all.
31 points.
Why? Math is hard.
Wait,
Cool.
31 plus another
I don't.
d6.
Is Zindig
right?
out? Zindig is out.
Oh wait, no, I was thinking of the sickle. The sickle's healing.
Yeah,
Never mind. Zindig is not out.
Yeah, because Zindig would give a d8.
I thought Zendik was out keeping you warm in the snow earlier.
No, then I wowed shape and then she
Yeah.
disappeared and then we stopped it.
Amdrus.
I hit both times,
Cool.
and then for the Warhammer,
Mhm.
it's 9 points of bludgeoning damage with
Mhm.
the defensive flurry, which is an additional 5, so 14.
I'm gonna.
And then the
I'm gonna tell you,
Hmm?
don't use your defensive flares. I'm pretty sure your second hit's
Okay.
gonna kill it, so don't waste
Oh,
your
okay.
bardic inspiration. Is what I'm saying.
All right.
I'll
Got it.
I'll give you
Well,
that.
then the second
She
hit.
did a
The
lot of
second hit
damage.
is going to be. The second hit is going to be also a 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
To hit.
How would you guys like to do this? It had 14 hit
Bear
points
falls
after
on top
Zephyr
of
just
me.
rocked it.
You know
Poor
what?
bear.
I think
Getting slapped with
one of
fish.
Zephyr's like
happening. It's
scorching
just
rays
like-
like leaves like this giant bald spot of like where I can see like the muscle and sinew underneath, and I just take the hammer and smash into it one time and like break like an arm or a shoulder, and then just take the scimitar and just drive it into the neck like from
All
the
right.
top.
And it just like roars in pain and collapses, and in its collapse it does like almost half fall on you, Joel, but as you're like bracing yourself for the weight of this giant bear, it suddenly falls through you, and you see as it crumples and like dies, it almost becomes ethereal, and then it takes a
Oh my
moment
god, did we just upset?
and like stands back up. It is like half translucent bear calmly and looks across all of you, swipes down, and Joel, you think it's gonna hit you, but it swipes through you
Just
and grabs
wants
a salmon
fish.
and throws it in
It
its
just wants
mouth,
fish.
and it turns around and goes back into its cave, laying back down where it was.
I fucking
Okay.
knew it. I was
Right.
second guessing to tell you, Amdrus, to throw the fucking fish at the bear.
I said
What
that
I-
too.
You did, yeah.
Right.
I
Ah.
said
But
that.
let's go
But-
let's go get a couple fish because I definitely caught 2 in there, and let's
But
go
it-
throw it to
it-
the fucking bear.
It left
fine
you, and then
now.
you can
It's
see
fine.
it like go and lay back down and fall back asleep
Where like back
in
into
in the
cave.
in the back of the cave. Yeah.
Okay, right.
So-
Let's
so killing it is also a way to end the fight.
resets it.
Resets it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So okay. Right. So let's go back get the fish. Come back. We'll throw one, see how he feels, and then if we need one more, we'll have him, and then we'll walk past.
Can we not walk past right now?
Sleeping.
No.
Last time you tried to kill me.
You. Sorry,
I thought you
didn't
said it walked away. Oh, did it go back
walked
in the cave?
Back into the cave. Yeah, back to where it was.
into the
And
cave.
Joel, you would have seen that it was a cave. Like it ended. It was a domed cave, and it was
Oh.
laying in the back. There was not a path
Mm.
forward.
Should we grab all 5 fish? Maybe they're all
I mean, I
different
can-
and they all.
I can go fishing again, but I feel like if Joel, would you have relayed that it's just a cave? There's no way through.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, probably.
And like, well, if there's no reason to go back there anymore, then I feel like that takes care of that. We'll just avoid the super secret cave entrance on behind the waterfall.
Yeah, it was a red herring.
But it's
because-
just
of course, secret path
if it's-
under behind the waterfall.
if it's a secret path, then there's got to be something.
Well,
There's not. The DM
there's
just told
yeah.
us it's a red herring.
Yeah, it's a red herring. That's what I'm saying. Like you would know that
Oh.
it's like it ends. Yeah. The joke was you would see it hidden behind the waterfall and go, "That's the answer," and it was the trap. Because I knew you guys would do that. You do know that there are 2 other paths that you've seen. Like you kind of as if you kind of came in and the waterfall is here. There's another path directly across and a path going to the side.
There's one directly in front of us, and then one just to the side.
Yeah,
as
like
we were
across
coming
the
in?
water. Like if the water was the
Okay.
majority of it, there's one that's across, and then one going off to the right where you guys came in, and then obviously this side was the waterfall and the cave behind it.
So we just take the path not taken yet. Just see
There's
where
2
that
paths.
leads.
2 paths haven't been taken,
2 paths.
Oh,
so it's a
Well, we
it's
went-
a T intersection again.
We
or,
tried
for-
we tried the straight ahead last time and it didn't get us anywhere, so we'll
I
take the
think
one
we should
off
try-
to the side,
I think we should keep
what?
going to the right.
to the
you
right.
want to keep going right?
I think we should keep going right.
Are we visualizing that correctly? Off to the right.
Sure.
From the entrance.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Let's say yes.
And like if you're looking like directly at where it was to the right, yeah, there's one. Because to the
Yeah,
left was the
okay.
waterfall. So,
Right.
Maybe
kind
we
of-
should just be careful about touching anything in the next room.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's all just as a group travel in a direction.
So as a group, you guys are heading that way.
To the right, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're going
Okay.
right. Let's rock and roll.
You guys kind of start to walk.
I'm gonna go the right direction this time.
Yeah, exactly. You go right. And you guys walk for about a minute, and you notice the kind of there's almost like a little drizzle, and then the drizzle becomes rain, and then the rain becomes a downpour, and next thing you know, you've caught back up in the same place in the room, but it is a downpour.
Damn
of
it!
rain.
All right.
All right,
Left.
north.
We go left.
Just
Or
the
go
other way.
straight. Yeah, straight.
Gotta go straight.
Straight. You guys start to kind of walk that way.
This feels very
straight.
Legend of
and
Zelda
white
64.
across.
Who wants to go straight?
I did call it the Lost
He made a
Forest.
He made a face.
Yeah, Legend of Zelda.
When I was
Hold
like,
on,
I'm not
let's
going to
pull up the old map.
change. I was going to say, I'm not going to change the title because it was very relevant. It's because I called it the Lost Forest. And as you guys say, fuck it, and you head that way, you begin kind of walking, and that storm gets harder, and thunder and lightning hits as it's a storm, and you see lightning strike down wildly, but you find yourself back in the same place, looped around. But the storm is much worse. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws as a lightning bolt strikes down right where you're standing.
So we're still in the same room?
You're in the same room.
Teen.
Okay.
Teen? What is teen?
Okay.
Yeah, we only
okay,
caught the
have
end
to-
of your
we
number
only caught
there.
the end.
Oh, 13.
13.
Oh, same. 13.
13?
Samesies.
Zephyr?
A dex
Dex save, yeah.
saving, right?
Mhm.
Okay, 19.
19. Amdrus.
22.
22. As this lightning is coming down, Atim, you can feel it coming, and you almost can just warn everyone move, and everyone, Joel and Atim, barely making it out of the way as the DC's 12. It slams down, and like electric kind of shocks along the like soaking muddy ground now as it misses all of you. But it's only a matter of time before another one strikes.
Are
What are you guys
the
doing?
are the fish back in the water? Are the fishing poles reset?
Nope.
No?
There's still 3 there and 2 fish in
I think we should grab all the.
Yeah. Let's grab the salmon and see
Sure.
if the bear will take our offering.
I'm gonna grab
Oh.
a pole.
You're gonna grab a pole.
I think
So
we
you
need-
grab a
I
pole?
think we need all of the fish.
All right. Then I'll also grab a pole.
Okay.
There's one pole left. Who wants
Joel,
it?
Atim, are you doing one or are you just gonna watch?
Is this the only? God, I'm not good with the strength.
Took
I'll do it.
Okay, Joel. Redeeming time. I need you 3 to make athletic checks, please.
23.
Now I need. Hold on. We're gonna use the red dice for Zephyr,
19.
19.
dice for that, green dice for you.
Twins. 19.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! I got a natural 1, a 20, and a 5. That was wild. Zephyr, what did you get?
19.
19. Easy. You, because it got a natural 1, you get 2 successes. Joel,
19.
19. Easy, but not as easy as Zephyr. You get 1 success. Amdrus, or no, yes, Amdrus.
Natural 20.
It also
For
got a natural
26.
20. So because you got another natural 20, you do beat it because it gets no
Oh,
bonus.
so it's 27.
You just still you beat it by another point. Look at you, and you get 1 success. Team, are you doing anything?
I'm just watching these poor unfortunate souls as they
Okay.
keep
Athletic
track of the
checks.
lightning. I'm just keeping track of the lightning.
Actually, everyone make dexterity saving throws. Those that are stuck in place, you have disadvantage. Oh, and
13.
I forgot to
Oh,
say.
natural.
Perfect.
I forgot to say that those fishing, you have advantage. I totally forgot. So disadvantage, you have advantage on the athletic check, is what I meant. You have disadvantage on the dex saving throw. So Zephyr, what'd you get?
The dex, 13.
13. Joel?
4.
Or Amdrus?
12.
12. Just, that is the DC. That just makes it.
Oh my! I thought you would have raised it. I was so mad. I was like, "Fuck."
No, this one activates. It doesn't raise it. Team?
Natural 20 for 20.
Natural 20. So Joel, you get a whole 10 points of lightning damage as it strikes directly you, and the rest are able to like kind of just move out of the way, just enough as it like the lightning kind of sparks past you. Make athletic checks at advantage because I forgot to say that last time, but you all passed, so it was good.
You mean strength?
Athletic
no,
checks.
never mind.
It's
Yeah.
been athletic checks. I know what I'm
18.
about.
No, sorry. My brain.
23.
23.
You said athletic checks, but I heard dex.
24.
Oh, I see. 24. Zephyr, you are able to pull it, and it goes flying and lands into the canoe. Joel and Ambrose, you get another success. Zephyr, yours is done. That's 2 successes.
No, because I beat the first one.
Yeah, and
I
this is
got
the
a
second one.
natural 20.
No, the first one was a natural 20. Because you had advantage, so you had reroll. I'm
Oh,
assuming. Yeah.
I rolled twice for that one. Then
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess I rolled 4 times technically, but whatever.
Oh, well. Zephyr, roll a d6 for me, please.
Why?
Because.
2.
Beautiful. You see that this one is a kind of brown with like a deep blue head and fin, but the kind of middle to back is kind of brown, and it too has a kind of hooked mouth, not as prominent as that first red one. If you want to make a nature check, you can, or you can wait. Joel, Amdrus, or everyone make dexterity saving throws. Joel, Amdrus, you're at disadvantage. Zephyr, you're no longer at disadvantage because you are not in the challenge anymore. So you just have
Okay.
you just regular.
14.
14,
19.
19, Amdrus,
18.
18, Atim,
9.
9. You take, oh, I thought that was 9 points of damage. That's 6. But I think you're resistant to lightning, so 3. Beautiful. And then athletics checks for Joel and Amdrus. What'd you get?
14.
14. It got a natural 1, so you easily get it. Joel, what'd you get?
14.
14. It got a 15 as it pulls and you lose one.
Okay,
But
what do I roll
Amdrus,
for
you
my
get
fish?
yours. Roll a d4.
2.
2. You see that this one is kind of like a grayish blue with like a pink stripe through it. Similar to the one you first caught, it has like kind of a bump and a pretty prominent like hooked mouth.
Is this like the female of the species?
You can make a nature check if you want. Oh,
I
did you?
I would like to actually spend my turn assisting Joel.
Unless you have a spell that can, you cannot physically assist in this. It is a magic
Give him
enchantment.
guidance.
So if you have guidance, you
I
totally
don't
could.
have guide.
I'll
I
give you
have
guidance.
silvery barbs.
Bardic
D4,
inspiration?
Is that for attack rolls specifically? No, because it works for saving throws and stuff. So I think it's just a d20.
I magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature.
Sure. I mean, if
The
yeah.
triggering creature must re-roll a d20 and use a lower roll.
So Joel, make an athletic check.
Can these abilities stack or silvery barbs or guidance?
You can guidance
Silver barbs
Joel,
and
and silvery
that's a
barbs
different-
affects my roll.
With guidance,
Oh.
Yeah.
I got
So
a
are
19
you
with
guidancing? Yeah.
guidance.
you guidance Joel, I assume.
Yeah.
You got a 19.
With guidance.
Okay, and are you using silvery barb? Or I guess you can tell.
Silvery barbs.
I got a natural 20, so you're gonna want to.
Yeah.
And then got a 9, so you're able to pull it. You need one more success, but I would assume, well, I guess advantage. I guess if you give Joel advantage, he would have a flat roll for the dexterity check that you guys are all
Yeah,
making.
you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'll give Joel advantage on the dex check.
Okay, so you just have a straight roll there, Joel. For Amdrus, at team dexterity saving throw as well, as lightning is striking each round.
I got a 6.
6.
With advantage?
Well,
advantage?
it's just a straight roll because he had
It
disadvantage.
was a
Oh,
oh,
right.
yeah.
Right, I forgot. about
You
that.
take 8 points of lightning damage. Zephyr, what'd you get?
Do the dex people have advantage?
No.
No, okay. Then 10.
10, you take 8 points of
14.
lightning. 14 makes it. Atim,
15.
15 makes it. Joel, athletics checks with advantage.
Silvery barbs.
Well, you can wait until the roll, so you don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quite yet.
Do the.
Can I do guidance again?
16.
Sure.
16 with guidance.
16, you rolled guidance. You got a 17. Do you want a silvery barbs?
Silvery barbs. Yep. Silvery barbs.
It got a 12. So with silvery barbs, you're able to pull that.
It's
and it
just
goes
words
flying.
of encouragement. I'm just
Like,
like,
you got this.
You
You
can
got
do
this.
it, Joel. Let's
Zephyr's
fucking
just like
go.
rubbing your back, massaging your soldiers, and Amdrus is just shouting. Got a cheerleader
Meanwhile,
squad.
Yeah.
And that
hit
team's
by
just like
lightning
lightning. like
Yep.
you're just
Yeah.
feeling
And
it
hit-
come.
Advantage
I've
on the
been
next
hit by
steps.
lightning twice now, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Advantage on the
Um,
next
As it
step.
flies over, you can see that this one is a bright pink, similar to the one that Amdrus got, but a smaller head and a smaller kind of hooked beak. But it's like a bright pink with like a pale face. So dexterity saving throws, Joel's, you have advantage. Zephyr?
16.
Can I also do that nature check once the fish
Yes.
comes out?
Yeah.
Too? Okay. 19. I like 16s
19,
apparently.
cool.
Actually,
Sure.
dirty 20 with guidance.
Sure.
That was last
Guidance is just for the round or for the roll, the one roll.
Oh,
But
yeah,
you have to
there was for
recast it
that.
each time, so you wouldn't have guidance for that. But
I thought it was concentration for a minute.
yes, until you get used.
Until you use it.
But yeah, you can have it for a minute.
Yeah.
Which,
I mean, it's a
by the way,
cantrip.
with my new rules, I guess this is a good point because this hasn't really come up. We changed guidance to a reaction. Now, just
That's
FYI,
right, because it's not a damage spell.
Yes. So instead of a bonus
Right.
action like most undamaging cantrips, I made it a reaction because that makes more sense. To like a failed check or saving throw, you can guide somebody as a reaction. Just with the homebrew rework that we did a while back. Amdrus. What'd you get? 12 just makes it at team.
15.
15. Being out of the challenge and not having to stand there, you guys are easily able to dodge the lightning. Make a nature check, Zephyr.
19.
Sorry?
What was that?
19.
19. You can see that the first one, that you pulled, the like navy blue head one, is known as a Chinook. Yes,
Love that
a
helicopter.
Chinook salmon. The one that Amdrus pulled out is known as a pink salmon. And the one that Joel, the pink one, which is ironic, the one that Joel got is known as a coho salmon. They're all salmon.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
there are
some salmon.
five types of freshwater salmon. Or
Just
not
had to make
freshwater,
sure. You never
Northern
know.
American.
Roy might throw in
Great.
something random.
Coco got the
Uh,
coco.
Yeah.
And
God
it's
damn
the
it,
pink
that's
one
so
too,
good.
which really
And
makes
it's
sense.
the big one. Love it.
Beautiful. Sometimes the dice just write themselves. Great. I grab all the fish. I'm like, right to the cave. Let's go.
Okay. So you throw all 5 of the fish into the cave. You'll hear the bear kind of awaken and grumble and see the fish and happily eat the fish.
Nothing else happens.
It looks at you guys curiously.
Can I do speak with animals?
You
Again.
probably have it still going, I would say. It's 10
Yeah,
minutes.
it's only
It's
been
10 minutes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's only been like maybe 4, like
A couple
6 or
rounds.
7,
I
honestly.
think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You would still have it, guys.
I'm gonna ask. I was like, "Do you know the way out? We're kind of stuck, and we're a little lost, and we're not sure where to go. It seems like the storm's getting worse out there. Can you help us?"
It's you know what, make a persuasion check with advantage. I'm gonna give you an answer, but this is gonna how detailed this answer is gonna be.
Oh,
Persuasion.
Persuasion with advantage. Oh shit.
can I,
Roll.
can I
I'm
assist?
speaking
I was gonna say,
in
can I
Zephyr.
assist at all? Like whisper, like tell him we're friendly. We bought him the fish because we're
Yeah.
we want to be friends.
He looks up at you like curious, like friendly. He's not hostile to you guys because you fed him.
That
Would you-
doesn't affect my roll, though, right?
Just
Okay.
with advantage, yeah. Because
16.
16.
Okay,
It kind of
okay.
looks to you and it will say, you would know that as it starts to speak, you don't hear it through the spell. You hear it through your own ears as it speaks Druidic to you.
Oh,
And it says,
okay.
like the first room, the clue is not just the answer, it is the whole situation. Salmon are the only fish that go up waterfalls. That is your answer.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It says birds migrate south in the winter.
In the winter.
Oh.
So if any of you guys made a nature check to figure out which direction the path would go, you would know the path you went was south. And that's why everything was birds.
I was gonna
Oh,
make
God.
a nature check too, and I was like, no, that feels dumb. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, okay.
and
All right.
with that,
How do
it
we get
goes
up the
back
waterfall?
to sleep. You could climb it, but it is a heavy storm and it will be difficult.
Can we? Oh, fuck. Can we fly? Can you
think so.
take us to the top, Zephyr?
All 3 of you?
Can you control
Or, like,
water
one
and
at a
push us up
time?
there?
Can I, the fire Dragonborn control water? Yes.
Well, no, I was
No,
gonna say,
sometimes
can you-
I was talking to
Oh. Are you talking to
Amdrus.
me?
The sass
one
from
who-
Zephyr. Goddamn.
the one who
Amdrus
manipulates
was talking to me. I
water.
thought SAM was talking to me.
The one who manipulates water.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, no. Can't. Do not. I can create.
Not in the stars.
I can make like a little tidal wave, sort of push you around, but not really. Like make a surface that we can like raise up on.
Dang.
Or even like you control the weather. Can't you just like snap your fingers, make it sunshiny for like 3 minutes
Snap
while
my-
we climb?
Yeah, snap my fingers, do my step. Yeah.
What are you guys
Do it
doing?
all by yourself. You can do it all by yourself.
I can. I could.
If Amethyst was here, she could cast Fly on.
I was gonna say. I could.
For sure,
Can't
at
do
team
it
you
that
also
much.
have fly, don't you?
Yeah, I do have one.
Yeah. You have multiple ways to play. Amdrus, don't you have Dimension
I'm
Door?
Dimension Door.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So-
that's me and one other
And
person.
one other person, yeah. It's half the group.
And
I can
cast
fly
it.
up.
Right.
And
I'll
yeah,
take
yeah,
me.
we're there.
And
I'll
Team
take
can
me
fly
and,
too.
me and Zephyr will, and then you guys can just do your thing.
Hey, fire and water. You go like, yeah, I can control water as you just open up a portal, you walk through it.
Yeah, no.
Do you have
right
to
on
know where
that
you're
team.
landing though, or does it just
Well, I-
automatically?
well,
find-
It's
I'll-
anywhere
I'll
within.
I'll step out because I.
You
yeah,
don't
within
need
five
to
feet.
see it. You just need
Oh,
to
no,
know
just-
it because
you
it's
just
within
need to know.
400 feet or 500 feet. You just need to know.
Okay.
The direction that
so
you're going in.
Yeah.
a little with a little bit of sass, I'm like, yeah, team, I can totally control the water. I'll get right on that, and I'll snap up my fingers, and then like the beautiful tropical like beach view as we like that appears in the door. I'm like, come on, Zephyr, and I'll grab her hand and like pull us through, and then we'll just appear at the top
You're
of the
at the top.
waterfall.
Okay. As you guys go through, lightning strikes. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws. As you like step through, you're like, aha, ah, and you're getting shocked.
Nat 1.
Nat 1. Zephyr?
7.
7 fail. Joel?
16.
16 pass. Amdrus?
8 plus 6, 14.
14 pass. So Zephyr, Atim, you take 8 points of lightning for Atim. Okay. Joel, are you popping your wings? Atim, are you popping your wings?
Yes.
Or are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys kind of cast those and fly up.
The fan. Yeah.
Yeah. Fan yourself in the rain. Doesn't just get splashed with rain.
It's just
And as you guys fly up, there we go.
I just-
You fly up and land, and you
Just
can
passively
see.
keep the rain away from me.
Yeah. You can see
Just
that. I actually
Betty.
kind of forgot. In the winter, the direction you would have went was kind of uphill, and I forgot to describe that. My bad. But
Going
anyways,
south uphill.
in the
In the
winter,
snow,
the where you
both
guys
ways.
went, you guys
Both ways,
went.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This one, as you kind of bamf up to the top or fly up to the top, you can see this path that leads further into just a thick forest, more thick forest on this cliff, and the
Is
river kind
still
of
raining really hard.
yes. As the river that the waterfall is coming from seems to kind of curve into the path, and you guys can walk out of the river and into like a dirt path, well, mud. It's very rainy. As you guys walk forward, after but a moment, the rain is gone. Instead, you see a new clearing. Little different. This one looks to be overgrown ruins of some building. You can see what looks like walls crumbled, like a statue in the middle that's like destroyed and half crumbled, and just overgrown with vines and moss and leaves. Some kind of building foundation is left here from long time ago. You can see the rain is gone, and it seems to be back to like the midday, like average temperature, average day. And you can see that as you guys are going that way, there is a pathway beyond, like directly across. This is another 4 intersection, directly across from these kind of ruins. That kind of is a trail. Oh, hold on. I know hold on. Directions. I have to map this out in my head. Yeah, so directly across, I'm so sorry. You would see a kind of long, flat trail that extends further into the woods. To the right, you would see kind of what looks like a trail that seems to wind downhill into the forest, and the opposite side would be kind of going up into a steep hill. Because I never described that in the first one, so my bad. Yeah. And as you guys kind of walk up to these ruins in the middle, why don't we end it there? As it is 9 o'clock, hitting 3 hours. Don't want Penguin to be up too late.
Fast.
And welcome to the next part of the puzzle. So next time, hopefully next Monday, will be good.
Amethyst timely pops out of her 8 hours.
Yeah.
She hasn't yet.
Well, it was 5 hours for Zephyr to fly.
And it would have been
and
2-3 hours to travel the first time.
She would have because she would have popped in
walking,
technically. Right? She would have popped in when you guys got to the winter place, because she was technically there last session when we got there.
Right.
So she would have like 2 hours left, or like an hour and a half left in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because you teleported back and then flew with the 5 hours, so you guys had like 6 hours, plus everything going on. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was great on my
it
end.
was fun.
Sorry, I had to like tell you kind of why the first one worked.
I mean, you didn't have to.
I didn't have to, but you guys were struggling so much. But anyways,
Well,
Gem thinks I went a little easy on you
I
guys.
was I was in my thing at that point, and they were already going out because I was like, south.
Yeah.
Because it was in the last line of the last riddle, which was the initial clue.
The idea was birds in winter, which was the clue.
No,
You're in
didn't
winter.
realize that. I just realized I was just
know,
like,
yeah.
south. I think we need to go south.
I mean, yes, it was part of
But-
it. Anyways, we'll see you guys next Monday. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.